Hey fellas.
Thank you very much, Michael, in the Happy FM studios. Fantastic to be here. This is the last minor league round for the year for the Great Southern Footy League. We've just got a sight there of a banner in the background. Brent Creek for the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs come here to the Rooster Arena, better known as the Chook House today. Brent Creek plays his 200th game. We've got a little banner there for him as he runs out. Roosters finish 8th on the table and Bulldogs finish 7th on the table, but whoever wins this leapfrogs the other one if it's Strathalbyn or Compass. So yeah, goodbye for this season for both teams. So they want to finish the game off with a bit of a bang, and for those out here, it's a beautiful conditions, sunshine, it feels like spring weather. It's going to be a warm day, fitness will play a factor, and for my opinions, my views will always be swayed by this man, the man sitting next to me, the man called Chris Shotgun Shaddock. Chris, your thoughts on today, mate?
Good afternoon, Steve G. Good afternoon, YouTubers and listeners of 90.1. Yes, we're at the Chook House today, and the Strath Roosters will be wanting to make sure it doesn't become the Foul House because it's the last game of the round, and they want to go out with a win. And they are got some stats here that put them in pretty good place to be orchestrating a win today. When they last played, these two teams was round 9 this year, and Strath, even though it was a Mount Compass home game, Strath were winners by 3 straight goals. So it was 9 goals 7 Mount Compass to 12 goals 7. So 3 straight kicks in that.
Yes.
So yeah, that's.
I just look. We've got shots there in the background. Brent Creek, number 13 for the Bulldogs, been an absolute stalwart, an incredible player. Played a number of his early games in the reserves, 200 A-grade games today, a legend of Mount Compass, a hell of a nice bloke. I've seen this guy play a lot of footy, a defender, played so many wonderful roles, 2-time premiership player, and we wish Brent Creek and his family all the best, so good on him, Creaky. And today, mate, I've got to say this, in the goal squares, both ends, we've got Brent Smith end and also the Perry Jones end. You're going to see the full forward shootout. You've got Tomo versus Simo, Tom Pinion versus Ben Simmons. I mean, what a...
2 stalwarts of respective clubs,
yep,
and 2 full forward guns in their own rights.
Yep.
I know Simo
yes.
has played over 200 games.
Yep.
He celebrated that this season.
Yes.
And Tom Pinion, he's a 290 gamer.
Yep.
Pretty impressive stats.
I think 290 might be a bit over the top. I don't know. We have to get that number right.
Well, I might have to do an audit on the Player HQ website. But,
exactly.
You're thinking of giving him a few extras there, because hasn't he been to 3 Sandford clubs?
He has been. Sturt, Adelaide, and
Nord.
Nord, correct.
Yeah.
Played well. So he's a great player. We can't wait to see Tommy Pinion in action and Ben Simmons. A lot to get into this game, and we've got the umpire's umpire out there. What a legend this bloke is. I don't know if you've seen that haircut today, how sharp it is, Chris, but that's Simon Tomo Thompson. We've got the captains going, shaking hands right now. There he is, Klaus Simmons and Mark Elliott.
And yes, I agree. Simon Tomo Thompson's haircut. He's had the toss has occurred. We've got little kids pointing each and every way. Finally, Mark Elliott says, "I've won the toss, and we'll go this way," which is northern end.
That's the southern end, Brenton Smith end, Smithy's end, as we like to call it.
And on Mark Elliott, I had him down.
So the northern end. That is the northern end.
The northern end. And Mark Elliott, speaking of games played, I had him down for 370.
370.
Well,
I don't know
what's
going
a few too many on there as well. But anyway, he's been around a long time.
Yeah.
Very experienced. Yeah. Oh look, there we go.
Tomo Thompson.
Tomo Thompson's practicing bouncing it.
And which needs a lot more practice.
If you watched the game on TV last night,
yes.
That Ray.
Ray.
Yeah. Isn't ever going to bounce it again.
No.
It was his last game last night. But he was throwing it up.
Yes. A real character of the game, just like Tomo Thompson. I mean, he's a character. And the other bloke in there umpiring with him today is a bloke called Darren White. Look at that.
Oh, that's not bad for a bounce.
But look at Darren White. He's built like the proverbial brick outhouse. He's big, he's beefy, and he's a fitness fanatic, Chris.
Yeah, and if I'm my tips right, they've both been to the same hairdresser too.
Oh, really? There you go, sharp.
Yeah, because just for people watching on YouTube, Whitey, umpire White is the one, the mustachioed one.
Well, he does look like part of the village people, doesn't he?
Well,
He could get away with it.
could be some half-time entertainment.
A bit of YMCA going on.
Yeah, and anyway, Tomo's the clean-shaven one.
Yes, very sharp-looking umpires today. And these two teams are in their huddles for this round 18 final match of the season. Who's going to get the chocolates today? We're about to find out. Some interesting young players for the Strath. There's been bloody new players into the team. It's all about rebuilding for them. Both teams rebuilding. That's what happens when you miss out in the finals. We're talking about rebuilding. I was just having a chat to ex-president of the Bulldogs just a while ago, Perrin Hicks, and he was saying how important it is to have a good year this year, and he's been really happy with what's been happening on and off the field. Very proud year for them. So that's good to hear.
And we've got talking about the full forward shootout.
Yes.
We've got Tom Pinion on 50 goals for season 2024.
Yep.
And at the other end, Simo, Ben
Yep.
Simo Simmons, he's on 59 goals for
There you
season 2024.
Yep.
And speaking of the shootout for the comp, we've got Basham for Victor Harbour leading, or equal leader, with Shillabeer from Myponga Selix, both on 85 goals before the start of today's game.
Yes. So that'll be good. We can't wait to find out who wins the goal kicking award there. We've got Shillabeer playing for Myponga today against Encounter Bay. We'll keep you updated. Here goes the ball up. Simon Thompson, is it? No, it's Darren White, balls it up. Up they go. Welt gets the tap for the Roosters over to Elliott. Got tackled without possession, and he's going to get a free kick. The Roosters in the middle of the ground. Plenty of players run back. Elliott now kicks it into the forward 50. Backing back there is Hunter. Can't take the mark off. Hands it goes. There's the 200 gamer. Brent Creek tackles Simo. He's got the job on Simo today. Creek on Simmons. Looking forward to that clash. Ball up now. Welt gets the tap again. Hutchinson gets a handball. Turner for the Bulldogs. Half a handball holding the ball. Oh, it's a throw. And going to be taken there by, is that Duffield or it's Fletcher, is it? That's Gilbert. Gilbert now for the Roosters. Left foot into the dangerous spot. Lovely defensive mark taken by Adam Hunter for the Bulldogs. Kick out wide now. Looking for Pinion. Off hands it goes. Then there goes O'Grady, picks the ball up, handballs it back. Tate Crawford-Sanderson kicks along the line. Lovely hands there, taken by Zach Edwards. Edwards now for the Roosters. Kicks it into the forward 50. They go. Bouncing ball. Simmons now got tackled. That ball's going nowhere. Oh, holding the ball. Insufficient attempt. Good tackle by the 200 gamer Creek. Kicks it out wide, finds Hunter to get a bit of space now.
Clubroom side of the ground, Hunter executes a lovely little pass up to the defensive 50 from our compass, finds a player who ended up passing off to Leo Turner. Leo Turner on the defensive 50, clubhouse side of the ground, looking for a teammate, a lead. There's one on at centre wing, he honours that, goes to a pack, and there we've got Crawford-Sanderson chasing after it for Strath, and Vic Kunis for Mount Compass. They see it over the boundary line. We'll have a throw-in pretty much in front of the club rooms.
Yeah, what a beautiful day it is here, 24 degrees. Lovely spring day, it feels like it. Off the hands it goes now. Lockie Nash got taken high. He's going to get a free kick. Driving the Bulldogs into attack for the first time today. Looking for his options, plenty of players ahead of him. He's going to kick short, finds Connor, Cody Connor, outside the 50. Another short pass, lead is on. He's found that man, Ace Venturin. There he is. They call him Jordan Venturin, his friends call him Ace. Number 24 for the Bulldogs, got an opportunity to score a goal for the Bulldogs. What can he do with this one, Cricks? Do you back him in?
Well, this Perry Jones end can be tricky. We've said it's magnificent conditions out there. There is some forecast wind to come up, but no wind to speak of as yet. He's a fair way out though.
He's got a good kick on him, the left foot adventure, and it's lovely, splits the middle. The Bulldogs get themselves a goal.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
I've seen a goal umpire practice so much as Hillary does.
She likes to keep limbered up,
Yeah,
warmed up.
absolutely.
Doesn't want to
Can't
freeze
go
up.
cold.
No. We won't be going cold today at 24 degrees. So ball's thrown up in the centre and a bit of a dead heat on the ruck jewel. Mark Elliott gathers it, whacks it forward. Down to Simmons! Down to Simmons within scoring range. He's about marked it at about the 47 metre mark, bang in front of the goals. And a lovely little kick by Elliott. Just had the perfect amount of flight and weight on it. And Simo's taken it in front of the eyes, arms stretched out, just how you want to see him.
Kick on the way by Simo. It's going off to the right and it's through for the minor score. 1 point. Strathalbyn plays Mount Compass. 1 straight goal on the FB Ag scoreboard.
And that's just to the right of those AFL approved goalposts.
They're beauties, aren't they?
Oh, it's a fantastic facility here, folks, at Strathalbyn. Very well appointed. Oh, beautiful little kick in from the point kick in for finds Connor for Mount Compass. He dishes off over to the far side in front of the scoreboard. We're at defensive 50 for Mount Compass.
Shannon Jones with the ball now, goes into the outer side, finds a pass there to Tom Vicunis. Tom Vicunis now looking for Connor. Gets a little bit of a shimmy around the corner. He goes off to Pinion. Drops what he should have taken over the boundary line for a boundary throw in centre wing position. And just a note there, the black armbands there for the Bulldogs is due to an unfortunate passing of a bloke called Don Perry, a legend at the Mount Compass Footy Club.
Wilt wins the ruck tap. It's gathered best by Mount Compass. It's down inside the Mount Compass 50 now. We're closer to the 25.
Oh, Ziggy Vicunis gets the ball over to Connor, gets a little shimmy, short kick, off hands. The Roosters take it away. Goes through there was Hoffman. Drives into the centre wing position. Up they go. Creek off hands. Now Hunter gets it. Kicks it out wide. Looking for a teammate there in Turner. Turner from 50. He's inside 50. Kicks long towards the goals. He's got it. It's a goal to the Bulldogs.
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fleurieu furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal, and it's open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding.
We've got, is that Darcy Boots going to take the ruck,
Yep.
is he?
Darcy Boots for the Bulldogs, number 19 against Welk.
Tom Welk.
Taken away there by Welk, gets a tap, getting in for the Roosters. Just a free kick there, just held the jumper, he's got the free kick. Ketting, driving it out of the centre towards the 50, they go. Harry Hopkins, there he is on the lead, lovely lead. Roosters now looking for more, into the forward 50, where is he? The big boy Simmons, off hands it goes. Harry Wilcox in there. Was he tackled without? Oh,
Simo's caught one in the back.
Was that maybe?
Yeah, in the back as he went for the mark. Just a little push out.
Okay.
A little bit too much over exuberance on the part of defence. And Simo, right in front of the scoreboard, he'll release from about 30 metres. Range not an issue. A slight mongrel of an angle. In he comes. Nice looking drop punt. Umpire moves slightly. He's misaligned that kick and he's kicked another point. So 2 points for Simo so far today.
Yeah.
Mount Compass to bring it back in.
2 points. The Strathalbyn Roosters plays the Mount Compass Bulldogs 2 straight goals. So kicking the difference at the moment. Opportunities to a piece. Kicking out, here's Riley Endersby, finds a short pass here to Creek. He's had a bit of the ball so far. Creek now, down the line he goes, looking for Vacunas. Front position, off hands, just boots it out of there, off the ground. Into the centre of the ground it goes. Roosters lead for it. Lovely hands, they're driving it out through the centre here. They've got an, lovely, free kick given away in the centre there against Jones. And the Roosters now through Ethan Fox, going to be taking this one. Kicks it out wide. Not a bad looking pass, fisted over there. Kenning now for the Roosters, over to Captain Elliott. Left foot mongrel punt, anybody's. Off hands it goes, play on's the call. Off it goes. Hoffman try to get a kick out of there, wrapped into a tackle was Vacunas. That's Tom. It's going to be a ball up.
Yeah, the Hoffy's eyes would have lit up there for the snap at goal, but well smothered by the Compass defender. So Tomo Thompson throws it up. Simo does a ruck work, wins the tap, gets it down to the Hoff, and the Hoff is hot at the moment. Another ball up it goes. Simo in there, wins the tap again, gets it down to Gilbert. And Gilbert's wrapped up by
Harry Wilcock.
Harry, the helicopter Wilcock.
Tomo, umpire Tomo, balls it up, tapped there by Simo. In there fighting hard, the Roosters. Going to be another ball up. So just towards, it's only about 30 metres out, about 45-degree angle out from the Roosters goal. The ball up, Simo gets a tap, nice work there, him. Bulldogs trying to get a kick out of there, smothered off the boot. Now it's Hutchinson with a lovely kick into a dangerous spot. Off hands it goes. Roosters snap for goal! Just couldn't make the distance. Vacunas, that's Tom, gets a kick down the line. Off hands it goes, off towards the boundary line, bobbling over and going to be a boundary throw in.
Geez, Simo must be thinking this ruck work's a bit easy.
Well, he's getting a fair bit of it.
4 taps in a minute.
Yep, the stats are racking up.
And he must just think it's like shooting fish in a barrel.
Yeah.
So we've got a boundary throw in it comes. Welk grabs it out of the air, slaps it on the boot, partially smothered by the Mount Compass defence. Getting closer to the 50-metre line for Strath, and it's wrapped up by Simmons, Klaus Simmons, and we'll have a throw up by umpire White.
Welk gets the tap for the Roosters, trying to get it over to Grady. Nice work there by Hunter. Adam Hunter drives his team forward. Vacunas sets himself. Lovely hands by Ziggy Vacunas. Marks it outside the 50, too far out to score. He's looking for his options. Players are streaming back. Little short pass is on off to Lockie Nash. He's about 45 metres out. He's good enough to kick it. This kid can play. So let's see what he can do. Interesting that tonight, his hairstyle. What do you think of his hairstyle, Chris?
Oh, it seems to be the how the young ones like it these days. This sort of surfing
headband,
look.
Yep.
Yeah, a bit of a headband going on. Keeps it out of his face while he's playing.
Kick on the way by Nash. It's looking pretty good. It's looking very good. It's a goal to the Dogs.
Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Pull over. Let's rob this joint.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a text and tag service.
Looks like this place has got its own secretary.
What do you mean, secretary?
That sign.
You idiot, that's security. This place has got an alarm.
Visit greatsouthern.security.com.au.
At the start so far, wouldn't he?
He would indeed.
Welk wins the ruck tap, goes nowhere. It's back on the ground, players scrapping for it. And finally Welk picks it up, dishes it off down to the end of... intercepted by Leo Turner from Mount Compass. He gets it down to the forward 50 for the Bulldogs.
Off it goes now towards the boundary line. Bustled over there, free kick, pushing the back. Given away there by Simmons, I think it was. And yeah, just a little bit too aggressive was the call, maybe, just in the back. And this free kick going to be taken towards the right in front of the front bar here at the Rooster Arena.
Simo!
Lovely effort there by Simo. Couldn't take the mark though, offhand. And there was Endersby, lovely work. Turner now driving it in towards the forward 50 for the Dogs. Up they go, Pinion! Lovely hands, beautiful bodywork. Tom Pinion, the Rolls Royce of the Bulldogs. A very gifted player. How good was that, Chris?
Well, if he slots this one, 4 straight in front,
Yes,
and not the best of starts, the Roosters would be thinking. I mean, they are a bit hot and cold for Mount Compass this year, aren't they?
they have been. It looks like they're a bit hot today, doesn't it?
Well, this first quarter, for sure.
So Pinion now lines this one up. Kick on the way. It looks pretty good. Hillary says, yes, thank you. It's a goal to the Dogs. So on the FPA scoreboard, 4 straight goals. The Bulldogs plays the Roosters with the minor 2 score points. So, yeah, a lot of work here for the Roosters to do to get back into this one. Hot start by the Dogs. And, yes, Nick Manhood would be actually rubbing his hands.
Do you want instant cash? Drop off your deposit bottles and cans and scrap metal today at South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots in Victor Harbour, Goolwa and Yankalilla. South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots offer undercover drop-off facilities, and the Goolwa depot is open 7 days a week. To see opening times, the latest prices and the items that can be dropped off for recycling, visit southcoastrecycle.com.au.
Gilbert now out too far out to score. The left foot, he's got a lovely looking... Oh, Simmons! Great mark, set himself from the side, flew with excellent precision and took a spectacular mark.
Well, I know they're behind, but Simo's on fire.
Well, this is 3rd shot at goal, and he won't miss this one. He's bang in front and will not miss this. The big boy kicks, truly gets the sausage roll for the Roosters. Another go.
With over 180 years of farming family know-how behind us, ProStock Livestock will help you with all your livestock needs. ProStock will get you the best price for your livestock when buying or selling, and will even help you muster and transport them. Wherever you are across the Fleurieu Peninsula or anywhere in South Australia, we'll offer you the highest quality, professional yet personal service. So give ProStock Livestock a call to discuss your needs today. Visit us online at prostock.com.au.
So ball back in the middle now. Umpire White, the macho man from the Village People. He's going to ball it up. There it goes. Welk just gets a double-handed tap. The Roosters now with the Grady. They're getting the clearances here, the Roosters. Not getting it out, though. Tackled by the Dogs. 2 on 1. It's going to be another ball up. So...
yeah, centre half forward almost for Mount Compass. And umpire White balls it up. Welk wins the tap. Tried to get it down the throat of Elliott, but he was too close to him. Welk has another crack at it, slaps it forward. Gilbert with possession in the centre circle, recovered well by Ferguson. Ferguson gets a quick little chip pass out to his teammate in Fox. Fox at centre half forward, just worse than for Strath. Gets it out to a teammate on the 50, looking for Simmons. Chopped off there by Hunter for Mount Compass, and he sees it over the boundary line for a boundary line throw-in.
yes, just on the forward right pocket it is, region there for the Roosters. Going to be a ball in. Ruck set themselves. It's going to be Simo versus Creek. We'll be hearing a lot of that today. Oh, Creek, lovely bodywork. Gets a kick out of there. Nice work. Nash tries to mark it. Oh, Vakunas just slipped over the last minute. Going to be a ball up. Just on the edge of the square there. The Roosters slightly towards their forward half. Up they go. Welk in the... gets a tap away. Oh, going to be a free kick. That's going the way of Darcy Boots for the Dogs.
Against Welk, he pushed Boots out of the ruck contest. Boots spears a little pass out to Turner. We're coming clubhouse side of the ground now. We're at centre wing. That pass was over the head of O'Connor. It's retrieved best by Strath. Sent down to Simmons, who's able to take an excellent mark. Hands outstretched. Right in front of his eyes, he's looking for options, finds one in a pocket, sends a helicopter mongrel down there to the pocket. Mount Compass players have recovered best with the ball. There's the players throwing themselves in left, right and centre. Picked up by Simmons. Right foot snap for goal. And I think that's his 3rd point for the day.
Yeah, his 4th shot on goal. Simo's on fire down there in the forward line. Taken out here by Compass, a quick play on. Adam Hunter takes a couple of bounces, just waltzes out of the back lines, kicks it into centre wing position. Vicunas tries to take the mark. That's Ziggy. He's on the ground. He's fighting for it. So too are the Dogs. Oh, getting in there, wrapped up into a tackle. And I can't quite pick that player. Who was that? That was Joe McHugh on the ground. Gets up gingerly. Copped one. Ball up now. Boots versus Welk. Welk gets the tap. Half a tap away. There's going to be another ball up.
Yeah, McHugh again throwing himself into it. The youngster gets a helping hand up from Vicunas. And here we've got umpire White. Another stoppage throw up. Up it goes. And probably Boots got the benefit of that. It goes out towards the boundary line. And we'll see Harry Hopkins sees it over the line for a boundary ump throw in.
So yes, far side centre wing. Boundary throw-in. Welk versus Boots. Boots gets the better of that one. Gets the tap down. Wrapped up into a tackle with a Rooster. It's going to be another ball up.
So centre wing, scoreboard side of the ground. Stoppage throw up. Rucks do battle. Welk wins it. Gets it down to Keating. Brock Keating. He gets a hurried kick out. It's chopped off by Jones from Mount Compass. He sends it back down to the forward flank. I think that was McHugh. Picked it up. He slaps it forward. Gets it inside 50. And a chop off mark by Hodgson. What can Hodgie do with it? He wants to transfer play. Comes backwards into the other side of the ground. Finds his teammate in Durack. Charles Durack. Oh. He's had a shocker of a B-grade bounce, but he's finally got possession. Sends it by foot down to centre wing, looking for Hoff. The Hoff. What can he do with it? He sends a hurry pass forward. There's that man Simmons again. He spears a hand pass out to the running player, and he sent it down to full forward.
Oh, good mark. That was Wheaton. Wheaton for the Roosters. Good hands under a lot of pressure. Took the timely mark. He's only about 35. Slight angle. Should kick this goal through those AFL goalposts. So the Roosters fighting back well here in this first quarter. There's been almost 20 minutes gone into this first quarter.
They need this. They need this as a steadier.
Yeah. So Wheaton now comes in. The right boot of Wheaton looks good. He split the centre. Gets a goal for the Roosters.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
So, and Simo, he's just having a brilliant quarter. Hasn't quite converted with scoreboard pressure, having kicked 3 points, but 1 goal, 3 to his tally. Oh, yeah, he's on fire.
Up they go, the Rucks go at it. Tapped out of there, looks like a Rooster's going to get this clearance again. There he goes, the young boy in Gilbert, lovely, gets a handball. Crawford Sanderson, they run it down, nice little pass, chopped off well there by Hayes. Beautiful work there by that was way for the Bulldogs. Now Pinion, handball back to Simmons. Simmons fighting on the ground hard for it. Gets his head over the ball, slammed down. And it's good to see Klaus Simmons with a nice hairdo. Look at that. He's got the frosted curly locks on him, number 21 for the Bulldogs. You've got to love that, Chris.
Yeah, he's had the highlights, and let's see what it can do with his footy today. Because he tried the rugby NRL style there to escape.
Rugby scrum.
Yeah, didn't quite come off for him. So Boots sends it by foot down to centre wing position, nice. Clubhouse side of the ground. It's intercepted by Crawford Sanderson.
It's going to be too high to Pinion.
The umpires said give it to Tom Pinion. He's having a free kick.
Yeah, free kick out wide over to that man with the very pretty hairstyle.
Yep.
Over there, left foot, finds his teammate there in Endersby. Riley Endersby with the kick, can use the ball well. Lovely looking pass out in the front of Beans McKenzie, off hands, and going to be a boundary throw in. Forward left pocket for the Bulldogs.
Yep, and Rucks set themselves for the ruck throw in. It looks like it's going to be McKenzie v Welk. Welk just gets a hand to it. It's rove best by Crawford Sanderson. And the Hoff, and he's dumped onto the ground by unceremoniously by the Compass player, and we'll have another stoppage throw up by Tomo Thompson.
Third man up there, that was Vicunis. Tom Vicunis, lovely tackle, holding the ball. Great tackle there by Vicunis. Just relentlessly got his teammate and has earned himself a free kick. He's about 40 metres going to be kicking out from goal here. About 45-degree angle. It's just gone into time on in this first quarter. And the Bulldogs with an opportunity to get their 5th goal. Let's see what he can do here. Very skillful player. Tom Vicunis. The kick by Vicunis is on the way. And
Poster.
I hit the post.
Slammed into the post, into that AFL-approved goal post at the Strathalbyn Sporting Complex. Magnificent place this is. So they've opened the batting on the points side of the ledger today, Mount Compass, and they're 4 goals 1, plays 2 goals 3. Ball brought back in by Strathalbyn. It's on the just worse than, or better for Strathalbyn than the back flank area, but over the boundary line for a boundary line throw-in. Yeah, they hit the post with some force too, that kick by Vicunis. Gave it a bit of wobble.
So up they go. Klaus Simmons gets the tap out of there. Leading for it now is Hunter. Hunter jams on his left foot in a hurry off towards the boundary line. It's going to be a last possession free kick. The way of the Roosters, going to take it now. Trying to get it out of there, of their defensive zone. Lovely looking pass, finds Captain Elliott, crosses the ball to Kenning. Kenning now driving through the centre. They've got players free here. The Roosters run on play. Oh, lovely mark there by Gilbert. Thought about playing on. The umpire's called him back. Going to take his kick, the left foot of Gilbert for Simmons. Couldn't take the mark. Oh, good defensive work there by Harry Wilcock. Wall one for the team. Stacks on the mill's going to be a ball up. Forward 50 for the Roosters.
Now, you reckon the siren's going to go soon. So, anyway, Simo, magic little tap out the back by Simo. Gets it to Mark Elliott. He's dispossessed pretty quickly. Darcy Boots picks it up and sends a decent sort of kick down to better than centre wing from Mount Compass.
Venturin over to Vicunis. Ziggy Vicunis head over the ball. Copped one in the head. Is going to get a free kick. Vicunis looking to drive things in. There's a bit of space down the forward line. Wants to move things on. Does so. Kicks in at a dangerous spot. Looking for Pinion. Was he held? Off hands it goes. He had 2 on him. Cody Connor with an opportunity now. The Bulldogs couldn't get it out there. And the Roosters repel the attack through the back lines. They steady the ship down. Going to take a bit of time out here. Over to Kenning. Couldn't take the mark. Chopped off by Jones for the Bulldogs. He's going to be kicking from about 50 dead in front. Take his best shot from there, Chris.
Gee, if they slot this one, that's just ratcheting up the screws, the scoreboard screws on the Strath.
That was rat what?
Ratcheting.
Oh, ratcheting. Okay. Yeah. Got to be careful with that.
Depends what score you went to.
Yeah, okay.
But anyway, he's going to let go about 50.
The kick by Jones on the way. It's not a bad looking kick. Oh, just offline. Through for the minor score.
Let off.
Yep.
Let off for the Roosters, that was.
So what's that? 4 goals 2, the Bulldogs. Ooh, a little cheap kick. The Roosters now play on down the line looking for Gilbert. I know that's Duffield. Duffield now. Just steadying the ship for the Roosters. Wouldn't be too much time left on in this last quarter. Kick up there. Tom Vicunis sets himself. Was he infringed? Yes, he was, says the umpire. Tomo Thompson right onto that one. So Vicunis now weighs his options up. He's going to kick out wide. Bit of real estate out there. Oh, just handballs it out. Hunter. Little chip looking for Connor. They're working it out of here. The Bulldogs changing the lanes. Oh, there's the siren to end the first quarter. So on the FPA scoreboard, Strathalbyn 2 goals 3, 15 points, plays Mount Compass. Bulldogs 4 goals 2, 26 on the FPA scoreboard. Chris?
Yeah, only 11 points in it, but there was a let off that last shot at goal by Mount Compass, that set shot. It was a decent weighted kick.
Yes.
Surprised me how much distance he got with it. But anyway, they it's very tight here. The scoreboard, okay, it looks like one team's dominating, but to watch the flow of play, it's a lot more even than that, I reckon.
Yes, absolutely. And scores around the ground thanks to Victor Harbour Motor Company and FPAG, Victor Harbour Motor Company and Match Day Data. Everybody is involved in this one. We've got a huge game of footy there at Maiponga. 1 goal 3 Maiponga. They're trailing Encounter Bay 2 goals 3. That's quarter time. And McLaren Districts are stitching up Langhorne Creek by the looks of things. 7 goals 4 plays 2 goals 1. Langhorne Creek really doing it tough there.
They've been copping a shellacking the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, they're doing it tough.
Worrying signs for them.
Yep, and of course the Juggernaut, as they were earlier called in the season, Victor Harbour, taking it to Yankalilla. Yankalilla yet to score. 0 plays Victor Harbour 8 goals 7. And what else have we got? Wollonga 7 goals 3 plays Goulwa Port Elliot 1 goal 1. So and this is a very close game here.
So the Juggernaut, that term has been bandied around a fair bit
way too much
in the last 18 weeks.
Yes.
Are they just going to be known as the Jugs?
The Jugs. The Jugs.
Victor Harbour Jugs.
Exactly. So this is it. Pretty good game of footy here. Like we said, end of the season for both these clubs, and turning to be a really good, tight contest, really good game of footy. We'll be hearing more from it very shortly. This is the Great Southern Footy League, live on the radio, 90.1 FM, streaming live on YouTube, happyfm.org.au. A bit of a public announcement here. We've got, as you might be aware, the match of the round is brought to you by Happy FM through the many local sponsors who make this live streaming and radio broadcast possible. Happy FM celebrated its 30th birthday this year and recently has undergone a major upgrading program. As part of this major upgrade, Happy FM is selling a block of land adjacent to Happy FM's headquarters in Victor Harbour. The land is located at 31 Lindsay Street, right in the heart of Victor Harbour, and is an incredible opportunity to build a residential home, business or commercial premise. If you're interested in this prime piece of land, contact Paul Price from Harcourt South Coast on 0438 132 865.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
Do you want instant cash? Drop off your deposit bottles and cans and scrap metal today at South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots in Victor Harbour, Goulwa and Yankalilla. South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots offer undercover drop-off facilities, and the Goulwa depot is open 7 days a week. To see opening times, the latest prices and the items that can be dropped off for recycling, visit southcoastrecycle.com.au.
G'day, Ian Wright here, manager of 90.1 Happy FM. As you can hear, even the cops, they're onto it. A 30% discount for the finals in the men's A-grade series. We've got this fantastic YouTube package. Been covering footy on the Fleurieu for 30 years. Going to give your business a 30% discount. Find out more, go to the Contact Us tab on our website or give us a call, 8552 7999. You're going to love it. Footy finals coming up exclusively for men's A-grade at 90.1 Happy FM. Local footy at its best.
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fleurieu furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal, and is open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding.
You are, Michael.
This place has got its own secretary. It's an earworm.
Ready when you are, Michael.
Maybe he likes NXS.
You there, Michael?
He's whistling. Michael, you there? No. He's whistling and he's...
Was that him? Whistling?
Yeah. Balling it up in the middle now is our umpire. Off it goes now. Welk just tries to get a bit of a hand in there. Off it goes, off hands to the young bloke there in Duffield. Roosters moving it down in towards the northern end, looking for Simo. Ah, Simo takes the grab. He's hot today. Ben Simmons, lovely hands. Looked like he was caught out of position, had to go back. And the golden hands of Ben Simmons just grabbed that one, snatched one from behind and got an opportunity. He's about 40 metres out, kicking. Goal looks on the way, yeah, straight through the middle. The Roosters get their third.
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fluorio furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal and is open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding.
1,000 times of training down at the Perry Jones end.
Yes.
It's like he could have done it blindfolded.
Yeah.
So back in the middle with umpire White.
He's a stocky bloke, isn't he?
He's been released from the Village People for today and he's making the most of it. Up it goes. Welk wins the tap. Oh, they've found an infringement. Umpire White's found an infringement. It's going the way of Mount Compass from the centre circle.
It's McKenzie. That left foot, lovely pass, finds Venturin on the chest. Nice pass. Venturin, another left footer, pokes it in looking for and finding Vakunas down low. Good mark, Ziggy Vakunas. We've got a good shot of this one. The cameraman, Steve Adams, right there will find this one and we'll get a good view of it. 45-degree angle, about 45 metres out. So looking for their fifth goal, the Bulldogs. So Ziggy Vakunas lining things up.
You backing him?
I'd back him every day of the week, this bloke. Vakunas, the kick on the way. Oh, he's hooked it. Yeah, through for the minus score. 1 point. Oh no, out of bounds on the full. Missed everything. So just jags off to the left. Kick down here now. Oh, nice pass. Finds that player there in Hodgson for the Roosters.
Hodgie sends it up to centre wing for the Roosters, right in front of the clubhouse. It's roved brilliantly off the pack by Sanders. Sanders sends it down to Simo. Simo, another grab for the game. He's just racking up the stats. Simo sends it inboard, looking for his teammate at the top of the square, the full forward square. Mount Compass are first to it in Hunter, and Hunter takes the prudent approach of running it over the goal line for a rush behind.
I love the prudent approach. Off Hunter goes now, doesn't muck around with it. Heads off, kicks it long down the boundary line, looking for Tom Vakunas. Just trying to get a hand on it, gets it over to Connor. Cody Connor, left and right, goes a bit of a mongrel punt down the line, out of bounds. Going to be taken by the Roosters in Durack. And there we go, just having a bit of a ball thrown back there by one of the punters in the crowd. Lovely day at here at Strathalbyn.
Nearly ended up in the back of that lady's car.
That would have been good.
Bit of entertainment for him. So it goes to a pack of players and pushed off it. There was Cody Connor by Richard O'Grady for Strath. And we'll have another boundary ump throw in. The youngsters just been told to scuttle back over the fence for their own safety.
So ball in now, far side. Up they go, off hands, just bashed over the boundary line. Going to be a replayed boundary throw in. And Look at that for a spot. Looks like Father Christmas up there, but it's Rooster supporter.
He's getting ready for the pageant.
That's a hell of a beard, isn't it? He's got his camera as well.
He's set up for the day.
So, Welk gets the tap away. Off hands it goes. Vakunas lays a tackle on a Rooster, and it's going to be another ball up. The Hoff in there. Geez, he's been on the bottom of the pack quite a bit already today. Ball up. Beans McKenzie, front position. Welk just tries to get a tap out of there. Tom Vakunas gets a kick, playing well today. Lovely work there by Ziggy, his brother. Ziggy Vakunas on the left foot towards Pinion. Pinion, a couple to beat. Tough work for him today. Off hands, fighting hard there is Griffin. Couldn't get a take the mark there. Kidding now. Kick out for the Roosters. Centre wing position in front of the clubhouse. Lovely work by Hunter. Couldn't take the possession. And it's just bustled over the boundary line for a throw-in.
Yeah, it was a B-grade bounce. He waiting for it to sit up. It did sit up, but in a very odd sort of way. So it beat everyone over the boundary line, and boundary umpire about to throw it back in. Boundary umpire throws it back in, and Elliott for Strath at the front thumps it forward with his right fist, gets it down towards the 50 for Strath. It's picked up there.
Yep.
First to it was Sanders, but the umpies found an infringement against Fox. Fox awarded a free kick about 60 metres out, clubhouse side of the ground.
Kick into a dangerous spot towards the goal square. Where is he? Simmons, they're looking for him. Wheatman takes the ball away over to Endersby. Wide kick. Connor now. Run on play. Oh, he's played on. Gets a handball under pressure. Turner now. Lovely bit of a turn from Turner. It's going to be ball out. Thought he was away there, but just got a handball smothered over the boundary line.
Well, I think that was a little bit of a falcon.
Got him in the head.
Onto the Strath player, and it's that's how it found its way over the boundary line.
They say you've got to use your head.
Yeah.
Up they go. Lovely tap over the top there. That was Wheatman by the Bulldogs. Oh, good job there. They just kick it out, bang it in there in a hurry. Offline through for the minor score. And a point goes on the board. Oh, umpire's just conferring. Yep, through for the minor score. So on the FPA scoreboard, Strathalbyn 3 goals 5, plays Mount Compass 4 goals 2. And what have we done? Lost the ball out the back. So, what a great day it is to be at the footy, hey?
Oh,
set up the barbie or something like that.
Packed. The netballers is going in a full swing. There's hardly a spare car park in the joint. And yeah, fantastic day out as the ball's brought back in by a helpful member of the public. And it's with Vakunas.
It's Hunter.
Hunter, is it, for the kick-in duties? He's found a player short, finds him, hits him up on the chest.
Vakunas.
Now it's with Tom Vakunas.
So Tom Vakunas looking for his options. Bit of stop-start footy by the Bulldogs now. What has he got out wide? No, he's got to kick it down the line. High ball into a pack. Pinion, lovely hands. Handball out now, using the ball well. Hunter drives it forward. Who's he got up there? Oh, leading forward there is Connor. Handball out. Simmons now. Left foot around there looking for, can't find a teammate. Ketting takes the timely mark for the Roosters. Out wide it goes. Woods got an offer there. Looking for Hopkins. Can't get that player. They're driving it forward there. That was Lockie Fox. Kicks it up looking for, on the chest. He's everywhere. This bloke is playing a blinder, Benny Simmons. He's about 50 metres out on the boundary line. It would take a hell of a kick from here. But I think he's got a lot of confidence today, Chris. What are your thoughts?
He has. His confidence is sky high, but he is coming in from almost the cricket nets.
He's on the fence. He's tucked in there. It would be one hell of a kick. Benny Simmons, can he do it? From 50 on the boundary line. It's not bad. It's just offline. Wow. Nice attempt. So, going to bring the ball back in now. Vakunas, Tom Vakunas just kicks out wide. Run on play, Endersby gets a handball away to Dylan Way. There it is. Jones now, a bit of time, backtracks, gets a little right pokey kick out there, finds Nash. Nash now, number 33 for the Bulldogs. Short pass, kicks it one, but finds Simmons. Klaus Simmons, round the corner he goes, over to Vakunas, Ziggy Vakunas, looking for it, finding a lead there in Ace Venturan. So, well done. got an opportunity on goal here. This bloke has got a good kick on him. So Venturan into the A-grade side this week. Normally was a reserves player. Got his opportunity up forward for the Dogs.
Well, there's only 2 points in it. Mount Compass in front by 2 points. So this will make it interesting. Comes in for the kick. Ace.
Not a bad looking kick. That's a goal to the Dogs. Venturan gets his first.
With over 180 years of farming family know-how behind us, ProStock Livestock will help you with all your livestock needs. ProStock will get you the best price for your livestock when buying or selling, and will even help you muster and transport them. Wherever you are across the Fleurieu Peninsula or anywhere in South Australia, we'll offer you the highest quality, professional yet personal service. So give ProStock Livestock a call to discuss your needs today. Visit us online at prostock.com.au.
It feels like finals are already here. This spring weather's come early, and we've got open, clear footy.
So umpire White throws it up, and we've got Mackenzie for Compass doing the ruck work up against Welk. And ball's on its way down to the Compass forward line. They're at 50. That player takes a pop at goal. It's offline. Who was that had
that was Leo Turner.
Leo Turner. He had the flow of play. It was the right thing to do. And he was on the fast break, using basketball parlance.
Oh, nice work there by, is that Kedding? As a young bloke out there, lovely kick. Can't find his teammate though. Wilcock for the Dogs. Tom Vicuna's had plenty of it. Over to Klaus Simmons. Takes that bounce through the centre. He goes. That left foot looking for Pinion. Can't take the mark off. It goes down the back. Durack fighting hard. So too is Pinion. Wrapped into a tackle. It's going to be a ball up.
Yeah, well done by Charles Durack. He's holding his own against the bigger and the older Tom Pinion. Pinion grabs it out of the sky that time. And it's hit the deck. More Strath players there than Mount Compass. They get a kick away to centre wing, scoreboard side of the ground. Simo's come down for a bit of a look, and he's got 2 to beat. He can't beat them. Mount Compass clear it out via the highlights man, Klaus Simmons. He's wheeled around on the left boot, sends it into the full forward.
Pinion! Oh, couldn't take the mark, but he's got the free kick. So well done. They double teamed him, and Pinion earns himself a free kick. That's quite often the way with these gunful forwards. They've got 2 on them. Tom Pinion's, for a lot of his career, he's had 2, sometimes even 3 players on him. And he's got a free kick. He's be about 35, 40 metres out. Slight angle. Should get this one. He's good enough.
Well, probably feels a bit foreign to him when he doesn't have at least 2 on him.
Yeah.
He probably has a little bit of separation anxiety, or where's everyone gone?
Exactly. Pinion now. The kick on the way, looks pretty good. He's very, very happy with it. It's a goal to the Dogs.
Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Pull over. Let's rob this joint.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a text and tag service.
Looks like this place has got its own secretary.
What do you mean, secretary?
That sign.
You idiot, that's security. This place has got an alarm.
Visit greatsouthern.security.com.au.
And it looks like they've got Duffield in there to do the ruck work, so that's interesting. Got him in against Boots. Duffield versus Boots. Oh, Duffield got a half a tap out of there. Leading for it. The Roosters out tackled there. Nice. Got a free kick. That was holding the ball, or a throw. Taken there by Simmons. Out wide he goes. Finds that teammate in Turner. Turner driving it into the pocket. Looking for and finding. Tom Pinion got held in the contest. Free kick given to him. Almost got the mark, but just grabbed him at the last minute there. So
well, he had 3 bites of the cherry, but whilst all that biting was going, cherry biting was going on, he had his jumper pulled, so gets a free kick for his efforts. Mongrel of an angle.
Yeah,
for a
tough
right
angle.
footer.
He's tucked on that boundary.
Is he a right footer?
He's a right footer, all right.
Yeah, not the right side, is he?
So we'll see what he can do with this one. Take one hell of a kick. He's a confidence player. Pinion. The kick on the way is looking close. It's through the goals for Dogs. Goals! 7 goals, 3.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
And that's what you want. Ball back into the middle. Up they go. Boots gets the tap out there. Oh, look at that. Lovely work by Gilbert over to Harry Hopkins. Forward pass. The Roosters pushing the back. No, play on's the call. Off they go. Boots now for the Dogs. Barges his way through. Look at him, the big boy. Kicks up there looking for Nash. Oh no, that was Joe McHugh. Off hands it goes. Roosters trying to get it out of there. They can't. It's going to be a ball up.
Yeah, Connor Cody's wrapped up Zach Edwards for Strath there, and umpire White to ball it up, and Boots gets the tap, and it's roved best by Strath via Duffield. He gets a hurried kick out, but
tackled without possession was Jones there.
Yeah, umpire's found a free, so umpire's right in on the action there in the centre square.
Nice kick. Oh, great kick. Finds Venturin. And he's about 45 metres out, slight angle, and he's got an opportunity to get his 3rd goal for the day. So Ace Venturin, the pet detective, is with an opportunity to just get his 3rd.
Well, if he slots this, they're starting to break it open.
Indeed. So goal opportunities for the Dogs, multiple goal scoring opportunities. Here he goes, comes in. Left foot underway, it's looking pretty good. It's through the goals. The Dogs get another. So,
do you want instant cash? Drop off your deposit bottles and cans and scrap metal today at South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots in Victor Harbour, Goolwa and Yankalilla. South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots offer undercover drop-off facilities, and the Goolwa depot is open 7 days a week. To see opening times, the latest prices and the items that can be dropped off for recycling, visit southcoastrecycle.com.au.
And all thrown up, and no one really got the benefit of it, but the Boots is able to rove it and act like a rover at the same time.
Oh, he's got him. Holding the ball. Good tackle there by Griffin. Ben Griffith, he's come up into the A's today, kicks it out wide, looking for his teammate there in Turner. Turner now weighs his options up, short pass, finds Venturin. The pet detective, off he goes, looking for Griffith. He's got a bit of the ball now, kicks it out wide to Jones, takes it down low, nicely done. Left foot pass, pretty good, look at that, found the Kunis. This is Ziggy's, too far out to score. He's going to be trying to pump it into the goal square, look for a lead, weighs his options up, says, I'm going to have a crack at goal. What do you reckon?
Well, he had a pop from here.
He's a hell of a kick this bloke.
Last quarter and hooked it, didn't he?
He's a good kick for Kunis. We're riding behind the imagery of Steve Adams' kick. Oh, he's going to pop it up into the goal square. Up they go. Oh, Pinion does well to get his couple of hands on it. Off they go. Ooh, just on the ground there fighting for it was Zach Edwards. Couldn't get it out. It's going to be a ball up. Right in the teeth of goal square there.
How about Ace Ventura? He'd be saying to the selectors with 3 goals at this stage. Where have I been at selection time? Mark Elliott for Strath, roves a pack and gets it out down to the half-back flank for Strath, scoreboard's on the ground. Ace Ventura spears out a hand pass to his teammate, and he's able to dish off a nice neat little pass to Turner. Turner has marked it on the boundary, but forward flank position from our compass.
Kick by Turner, long, looking for a target, found Pinion! Another great mark by Pinion, good hands. Just found himself to the front of the pack there, and an opportunity to get the Bulldogs 9th on the board. So as we go down, the clock ticks away in this last quarter. The Bulldogs have been irresistible, and we've almost gone into time on in this second quarter. Tom Pinion's going to be kicking towards the Brenton Smith end. Going to have a chat to him in the halftime hub. Halftime kick on the way. And he's got it. It's a goal to the Dogs. So
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
Yeah, he's on fire. It's going cold down there. Welk wins a tap from the centre. Elliott gets it, slaps it onto the boot. Gets it down to Simmons. Looking for Simmons. They're at the 50. Rove best by Endersby. Riley Endersby gets it out to centre wing for Mount Compass. Oh, clever little tap on by that player. Turner, he gets it over to Connor. Connor sends it by foot down to full forward, and it's chopped off by Fletcher Duffield.
Duffield for the Roosters, goes to the fat side, a little chip out here, finds Ethan Fox. Fox now weighs his option up. They're blocking it in here well, the Dogs. Oh, just over the top of the pack there. Endersby now, number 77 for the Bulldogs, over to Lockie Nash. Fighting in for more Roosters than there are Dogs, but they've wrapped it up, Dogs, and locked it in into their forward 50, and it's going to be a ball up. We've gone into time on into this second quarter.
Yeah, Macho Man about to throw it up. It's Welk and Boots to do ruck battle. Up it goes, nice high throw. Welk wins the tap, and it's Rove best by Edwards for Strath, but he's wrapped up immediately by Nash, and we'll have another ball up. So not far out from the full forward square for Compass. So here we go. It's been Rove best by the highlights man, and he's whacks it onto his boot, sends it forward. It's ended up dribbling over the line in the front of the scoreboard, and that'll be last possession free to Strath.
Take it out there now by the Roosters. Oh, it's going to call it back. A little bit of a lull there, Durack. Thought he could play on, now he does, kicks it in there, got a player out wide here in Hodgson, couldn't take the mark off, and it goes, there he goes, the highlights man, Klaus Simmons, tackles him. There's the highlights man, number 21, Klaus Simmons. You get Tomo Thompson and also Darren White in for the YMCA at half time, that'd be good. That'd be pure entertainment. And so Boots slaps it forward from the right duel onto Nash. Nash slaps it onto the right boot, has a pop at goal, and the full back there for Strath. Winning possession, sends it out, highlights to no, it wasn't highlights man, we got another fella with similar hairdo, Ferguson for Strath. So anyway, it's being thrown in by the boundary up in front of the change rooms, right in front of the public bar here at the Rooster Arena. The locals are getting into it. Up they go. Boots front position, takes the tap away. Elliott now for the Roosters, clearing kick towards the 50 for the Roosters. Simo's around the mark, so is Brent Creek, doing his best in there, holding the ball up. They go in hard. Nobody gets the ball away, and it's going to be a ball up right on that forward 50 for the Roosters. Yeah, umpire Tomo Thompson throws it up into the air nice and high. Welk smashes it forward with a right fist. It's then repelled back by a fresh air shot from the Mount Compass player. Had good effect though, got it up past better than centre half back. Now we're with the highlights man. He goes left foot, that's chopped off and smothered well by Ferguson for Strath. And highlights man says, no, I better go and retrieve that. Gets it back, sends out a little hand pass to his running teammate. They drive it out now. Oh, holding the ball, look at that. Hunter tried to take them all on, tried to take the whole team on, and good tackle there by Ferguson. No, Ferguson got the free. Yes, good tackle there by Ferguson. So up they go, off the back it goes. Oh, Hutchinson bangs it onto the boot out of nowhere. The Roosters get a point. Thought it was through, but you can't fool Hillary Dingen. She's a good goal umpire, isn't she? Through for the minor score for the Roosters. It's on the FPA scoreboard. What have we got? 3 goals, 7 the Strathalbyn Roosters plays Mount Compass Bulldogs 9-3 at the Ag scoreboard.
And luckily there's some people, some spectators back there that are willing to go and retrieve that ball, because that's saving a bit of time on. So it's with Tom Vicunas for the Mount Compass kick-in. He's in the goal square. He could probably play on there. Anyway, just decides to go scoreboard side. Now he's got to play on. Neat little chip pass into the pocket, but it hasn't gained much real estate. We're on the 25 line for defensive 25 from Mount Compass.
Wheatman now for the Bulldogs. Left foot down the line he goes, looking for, can't find Pinion. It's Simo, he's come a long way from home. That's the way the modern game's played, into the forward 50. Oh, finds a player there in Wheaton. Great mark, good hands. The big boy's taken a mark. He'd be kicking from about 40 metres out. Slight angle, should get this one.
Yeah.
So looking for their fourth goal.
From one big unit to the other, and the Roosters just giving Simo a little tap on the back. Well done, mate. Good eyes, good passing, good skills. Wheaton coming in, measures it.
On the way now, drifting well offline. Absolute Barry Crocker out of bounds. And gee whiz, zero effort for that, zero result for that effort. And kick now taken by Riley Endersby. Short passes on to Vicunas, that's Tom. Thought about the handball, now kicks it out wide, changing the angles. Shifting it around here, they're just chipping it around the fat side. Wilcock now, that's Harry. Kicking, just marking again there. There's that man, Jack Wheaton, with another opportunity. He's a long way from home, kicks it into the goal square. Up they go, offhand. Simo couldn't take it. Tackled there was Ferguson, and it's going to be a ball up. Dangerous spot here for the Roosters. Can they get their fourth goal? They're looking for it.
They need it.
Ball up. Simo, look at that for a tap. Beautiful work. Way gets dumped into a tackle. It's going to be a ball up.
Yeah, good tackle there by the Strath player. That was Fox. Because he needed to hold it up. They needed this ball up. They've got to try and convert here. Simo does a ruck work, wins a tap. It's rove best by, I think it was Vicunas. Slapped it on the boot of the Mount Compass player. They send it out of defence. It's up to a pack of players. And here we got Vicunas, Ziggy this time. Over to Nash, over to Boots. Boots nice. By foot into the centre of the ground. He's found Tom Vicunas.
Going out wide now, he's found Griffith. Griffith now, Ben. There he is, going wide, looking for a target. Bouncing ball towards Pinion. Pinion's got grabbed. And it's going to be a free kick to him, right on the forward 50 for the Bulldogs. So, weighs his option up. Short pass is on. It's found Beans McKenzie. And the Bulldogs supporters out there on the fence, they like that one. And getting a bit of advice there from...
Man in the legend t-shirt.
Well, that's Shooter there. Guy they called Shoot.
Who else can you recognise off that great camera work by Steve Adams?
There he is. Oh, look at him. Shooter's given a bit of lip to someone. Off he goes, left foot, but Beans drifting well offline and through for the minor score.
Yeah, it was a mongrel of an angle.
Tough one to get, but he's gave it his best. 9-4. The Bulldogs plays the Roosters 3-7 on the FBA scoreboard.
Yeah, so we've got Kedding to bring it back in for the point kick in for Strath. He's looking out scoreboard side of the ground. He's surveying, ends up coming out clubroom side of the ground, plays on. Doesn't waste any time. Nice looking kick, gets it up to almost centre wing, looking for Welk. Can't find him, it's over the back of the pack. Welk's got it now. He's got a hurried little hand pass out to Elliott. Elliott's found a running player. It's back with Elliott. Elliott shimmies around.
Right, there goes the siren. That ends the first half of this game. It's been all the Bulldogs in this second quarter, and they really do look set to win this one here at the Rooster Arena, unless the Roosters have got something in store for us, Chris. We thought it'd be closer than this. A lot of people picked the Roosters today. On the FBA scoreboard, 3-7, the Roosters play Mount Compass 9-4 on the FBA scoreboard. Yeah, what are your thoughts, mate?
33 points.
It's a lot.
In arrears, Strathalbyn. in the context of this game, that 5 goals, well 6 really if you're going to take the lead, could be a little bit too much, a little bit of a bridge too far at Strath today.
Yes, unless they can get Simo into the game a bit more. Tom Pinion's playing well. There's been a number of Bulldogs who are winning. The Venturan has been good for the Bulldogs.
Well, Ace Ventura, where's he come from at selection time?
He's playing reserves and all. He's got a good kick on him, isn't he?
Well, he's just announcing to Nick Manhood, I've been here all year.
Hello.
You want 3 goals in the first half or not?
Exactly. Good stuff. We love this. All right. This is the Great Southern Football League live on the radio, 90.1 FM, streaming live on YouTube, happyfm.org.au. We'll see you soon.
Do you want instant cash? Drop off your deposit bottles and cans and scrap metal today at South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots in Victor Harbour, Goolwa and Yankalilla. South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots offer undercover drop-off facilities, and the Goolwa depot is open 7 days a week. To see opening times, the latest prices and the items that can be dropped off for recycling, visit southcoastrecycle.com.au. Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Pull over. Let's rob this joint.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a test and tag service.
Looks like this place has got its own secretary.
What do you mean, secretary?
That sign.
You idiot, that's security. This place has got an alarm.
Visit greatsouthern.security.com.au. FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
Happy FM's Halftime Hub, brought to you by FP Ag. We're in your field.
On the hub, I'm talking to a legend of the Strathalbyn Roosters, a man who has played many games for these guys. He's done everything. He's even built the clubhouse. Mate, Brenton Smith, welcome.
Thank you.
What a legend you are, mate. I mean, that word is thrown around too often, I guess, but for you it's very appropriate. I know it's hard to hear, but you are a legend, aren't you?
Well, if that's what people like to say, well, it's very gratifying, but I'm just happy to be around the place and play a part.
Beautiful. Well, I mean, let's face it, you've got your name at that end, Brenton Smith end. There's a bloke down the other end here. Why don't we, instead of talking about you, why don't we talk about that bloke down that end there, Perry Jones end? Well, tell us about him.
Perry's a famous country cricketer.
Yep.
And he was, I think he's got something like a dozen hat-tricks.
Okay.
And one game he played, he got 10 wickets, and they were all bowled.
Yes.
He's been around a long time. He was a curator of the Oval and was the instigator of a turf wicket here, or one of the instigators of maintaining a turf wicket here.
Yep.
And still a member of our footy club. He and I are probably about a year old. Year of difference in our ages, and so he's put a lot of effort and work into the Oval. We used to water the Oval in the early days.
Yeah.
So he's put in a fairly heavy workload for our footy club and the Oval in general.
Yeah, fantastic. So you've got the Brenton Smith end here, you've got Perry Jones at that end. Tell us about your first early memories of footy. What were they as a kid?
Well, as a kid, I was born and bred and raised at Macclesfield.
Yep.
And back in these days, it was an old tin shed with dirt floors and no showers. And if you're lucky, there was a fairly a long drop at the corner of the shed that was a bit of a risk to go into.
Yeah.
So most people used the back of the shed rather than the dunny.
Yeah, right.
But of course, back those days, I wasn't drinking, but as a school kid, the games would finish at about 5 or a bit after. There'd be a mad rush to the pub to get something to drink before the pub shut at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, okay.
But back in those days, I remember in the Colts, used to play against, I think it was all under 16s, and Macclesfield used to play against teams like Strathalbyn, Mount Barker, Hindorf. They're all big teams.
Yep.
Well, bigger towns.
Yes.
And so eventually they split it into a couple of divisions of the bigger towns, and then the smaller towns competing.
Yep.
So I grew up there in the Colts, played Colts there, then I went to Adelaide and got an apprenticeship down there and played a little bit of Colts and thirds at Nord.
Yep.
And when I couldn't get a game there, I'd come home on the weekends and play for the local senior side.
Yep.
And
so what brought you out of here to Strathalbyn?
I sort of in my it was about 18 or 19, my folks moved to Melbourne, and I played sort of parklands footy, you might call it, for a team called Oakley Districts in what was then the Federal League, and there was a really tough competition. So I was 18 or 19, living in Melbourne, the mecca of footy. So I just loved the vibe of the whole place.
Yeah.
And we played in a couple of grand finals there that we lost at A grade level. I don't know whether they've won one since, but that was a really exciting time. There's a few games when they come out, it was tough. There's a couple of games I'd come home and I'd just have to look in the mirror just to see which side of my face my nose was on.
Okay. So that's when you learn this toughness. People talk about...
Absolutely.
Brenton Smith, tough but fair. That's what people say
about you.
Yeah, I
believe
that's the way you used
that.
to play the game?
Yep.
Yeah.
We had 2 blokes rubbed out of our team for 34 weeks between them, you know. That was tough.
And it was tougher, hard footy back then, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, and like we would never want to see that sort of footy again. You know? It was really, if you're a good player, you just got targeted, and they put blokes in their team just that was his job to clean you up. So I did actually train with North Melbourne, but I got called up over there for national service.
Yep.
So I knew I was sort of not likely to go and play VFL back then.
Yes.
But I did train with North Melbourne.
And who were some of the players at that time?
Well, Sam Kekovich was just making a mark.
Okay.
He and I about the same age.
Wow.
I got drafted, he didn't.
Wow. Okay. Who else was in the side?
Oh, well, I think it was Doug Dale. It's going back a while.
Yeah.
Dench, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, going back bloody 50 years.
Yeah, okay.
But anyway, then I got done the national service. I never saw a footy for a couple of years, and I got out, and my folks had moved back to Macclesfield, and so I put in an application to coach there, which I got $200 a year to coach.
Big money. Yeah.
Yeah, and so we were in a lower division, and we first 2 years we won that premiership, and then we got promoted to the next division, which was a really good competition, 10 teams involved, and we played another grand final. We lost that one, and then so I coached up there for I think 6 years. Played. We made it to 4 grand finals and 2 preliminary. We won 2. I lost 2 grand finals and won 3.
Right.
Then I was turning 30 and I was just playing in the Hills League, and back those days the Hills Ovals were just a quagmire, you know, in the middle of winter.
Yeah.
And if you played at Bridgewater, you wouldn't go in a shower, you just walk in the creek and wash yourself down. You know?
Right, yeah.
Ovals like that.
Yeah.
And the sort of last grand final that I played up there, we lost, and I was turning 30 that year, and Strath approached me to come down here, and I thought, oh well, I'll get a few bob and coach for a year and retire. Well,
didn't quite work out that way. You're here for good.
I turned out. I coached for 5 years, and we played in 5 grand finals.
Fantastic, yeah.
I won 3 of them, and I had a wonderful time. I bought a block of land here and moved here, and then on from there I coached the Colts.
Yeah.
In the senior Colts, I think we played in 2 grand finals and got beat both times, but it was started the season with 12 players and we made the grand final.
Wow, that's good, isn't it?
So then I went and played golf for a couple of years, and then my son sort of got a bit older and started playing junior Colts down here, so I followed them, and then became president of the Colts committee and coach, and then eventually president of the major committee.
Yep. So let's talk about this club room, the renovations of this club rooms. I mean, this is the most amazing thing. This body of work that you've done, you've basically almost single-handedly.
No, well,
it's a bit hard to say that, but you've been responsible of a huge chunk of work renovating this club room shed.
Yeah, well, it probably turned out a lot bigger than we intended initially.
Yeah. Because that's your role, isn't it? You're a builder by game.
Builder by trade, yeah. A builder, yeah, as a builder.
Yeah.
Made a living down here, basically, as a builder.
Yeah.
And there was, there were some key people that did a lot of the legwork, like funding and negotiating with people and so forth. So, but there was amazing amount. We spent nearly around $2 million here, but I could confidently say that there would have been $1 million worth of voluntary contributions, a lot as well as that. You know,
Yes.
so it was. While I got the credit for it, there's a lot of other people that silently in the background played incredible in generosity. Yeah.
Yes. I would love to talk to you more about this. We've run out of time, sadly. They only give me 8 or 9 minutes. Brendan Smith, legend of the club, thank you very much for your time. Fantastic. Halftime Hub. This has been the Great Southern Footy League live on the radio, 90.1 FM, streaming live on YouTube at happyfm.org.au. See you soon.
Happy FM's Halftime Hub, brought to you by FP Ag. We're in your field.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field. Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Pull over. Let's rob this joint.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a test and tag service.
Looks like this place has got its own secretary.
What do you mean, secretary?
That sign.
You idiot, that's security. This place has got an alarm.
Visit greatsouthern.security.com.au.
With over 180 years of farming family know-how behind us, ProStock Livestock will help you with all your livestock needs. ProStock will get you the best price for your livestock when buying or selling, and will even help you muster and transport them. Wherever you are across the Fleurieu Peninsula or anywhere in South Australia, we'll offer you the highest quality, professional yet personal service. So give ProStock Livestock a call to discuss your needs today. Visit us online at prostock.com.au.
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fleurieu furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal, and it's open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding.
The Strathalbyn Oval for us on 90.1 Happy FM.
Thank you very much, Michael. We're here for the second half of this game between the Roosters and the Bulldogs at the Rooster Arena, the Chook House as it's called. 9 goals 4, Bulldogs playing Strathalbyn 3 goals 7, and we've got Simon Tomo Thompson about to get things underway to ball it up in the middle of the ground. There we go. Looking for very interesting game of footy. A lot of people predicted the Roosters, the Bulldogs, with the ascendancy in this game. There goes the siren to start proceedings. Welk in the ruck for the Bulldogs. Mackenzie for the Bulldogs. Tap out there by the Roosters. Clearance by them. Ketting now gets a handball away. Simmons, lovely sweeping handball into a dangerous spot. Over the top, banged onto the boot. Goes astray. The Bulldogs cut this one off through the agency of Harry Wilcock. Chip out wide. Mark there by Jones. Gets a bit of treatment from behind, but he's taken the mark. Looking for his options. Weighs things up. A lot of Roosters ahead of him, so he's just going to kick it up into a pack along the boundary line. Over the top it goes. Did it touch any hands? That's a free kick. So just in the back there of Connor, Cody Connor for the Bulldogs. Weighs his options up. Stop-start footy here to begin the third quarter. Bulldogs now. What's Connor going to do? He's going to kick it down the line. Safety first. Pops it up to a pack. Pinion. Oh, almost with a mark from behind. Taken there by the Roosters. Shifting the ball out. There he goes. The Hoffman. High. Rain-making kick. Oh, over the top was Wheatman. Dives in for it. Free kick though to, I think that might be Wheaton. Short pass into the forward 50. Snapped over there by the Roosters. Cut off there. Beautiful work by Turner. Defensive. He's bobbling the ball along, trying to pick it up. Gets pushed out of it there, and it's over the boundary line for a boundary throw-in.
Yeah, good defensive work there by Turner, and resulted in a boundary throw-in, which won't disappoint the Mount Compass supporters or his teammates, that's for sure. So umpire throws it in. Rucks do battle, no clear winner out of that. It's ferreted out best by Strath. Oh, we nearly had Ferguson off to the races, but it's now with Nash. Nash sends it up to centre wing for Mount Compass. We've got Ace Ventura doing battle there against 3 Roosters. Ends up with the Roosters in Duffield. Duffield sends it to a teammate who's able to get it down inside the 50. It's bounced on the line.
Out of bounds on the full.
And adjudicated to be out in the full. Free kick to Mount Compass. They send it inboard.
Kick out wide by Jones. He's found a teammate there in Hicks. Hicks tried battling on the ground. Now he's fallen over. Taken out there by Hopkins. The Roosters now. Short pass into the forward 50. Looking for Elliott. Elliott snaps towards the goals. Offline through for the minor score. 1 point to the Hillary Dingan end. She's moved sides, of course, at half time. 3 goals, 8. Strathalbyn plays Mount Compass. 9 goals, 4 on the FP8 scoreboard.
So Compass bring it in from the point kick in. Nice little chip pass up there. Finds Jones. Jones sends it down almost to centre wing, and it's chopped off by Strat.
Fox. Ethan Fox now, lovely looking kick. He's found a teammate there. That's, who's that? Sanders. Jai Sanders. He's a long way from home. He's kicking into the teeth of the goals. Pops it up for Simo. Where is he? Simo! He couldn't take the mark off hands. Oh, wrapped into a tackle there. It was a Bulldog defender. Who was that? Was it Wheatman? Good effort by him. Ball up into the teeth of the goals for the Roosters. Creek's going to do battle with Simo. Simo gets the tap over the back. Harry Wilcock gets the clearance for the Dogs. Oh, nice work there by Duffield. Duffield for the Roosters, into the forward 50 he goes. Up they go, fisted up there by Jack Hicks. Going to be a free kick. And that is going the way of Hicks, just caught him from behind. So Jack Hicks kicks it out wide, looking for a teammate then. Almost a mark there to Griffith, but it's fisted over the boundary line for a boundary throw-in.
Boundary throw-in. The adjacent to the half back line, and ball comes in. Rucks do battle. Mackenzie wins a fist. Got a fist to it first. It's with Mount Compass. They're driving it forward through the highlights, man.
What? There's a free kick. Didn't see what that was for. In the back, I think that was in the back. Ketting now for the Roosters, centre of the ground. Little chip out there, finding Elliott all on his own. So Elliott now, very skillful player, the captain for the Roosters, with an opportunity to kick a goal. He's going to be kicking from just inside the 50, almost directly in front. He's good enough to get this. Mark Elliott. They badly need this one, the Roosters. What's he got in store here? Will this lift the Roosters to start them in the third quarter? The kick underway. It's looking, drifting to the left, off hands. Oh, nearly snapped off there by O'Grady towards the line. Endersby just rushes it over for the Bulldogs.
Mount Compass don't waste any time bringing it back in. They get it down to Jones. Jones just worse than the 50 defensive line for Mount Compass. He sends it into the centre circle. And they're a mark attempted by Cody Connor. He couldn't take the mark, but he's ended up with the ball. He sends it down to Pinion at full forward. What's he able to do with it? It's on the ground. A soccer kick off the ground, and he's got a goal. That's his fifth for the game.
Beautiful.
Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Pull over. Let's rob this joint.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a text and tag service.
Looks like this place has got its own secretary.
What do you mean, secretary?
That sign.
You idiot, that's security. This place has got an alarm.
Visit greatsouthern.security.com.au.
Around the grounds, a game we've all been keeping an eye on is Encounter Bay versus Maiponga Sellicks. 5 goals 7 to 4 goals 6 on the FPA scoreboard.
Umpire throws it back up. Mount Compass get the better of it. It's intercepted by Strath. It's with Welk in the centre. His kick smothered by the Mount Compass player. And now we're out with the Sanders. Jay Sanders goes inboard into the corridor, but there's only Mount Compass home for that one, and it's marked by Hunter.
Yeah, free after disposal there. Sanders was just dealt with at the end, and he's got a free kick. Roosters now clearing kick into the forward 50. Up the go. Simo couldn't take the mark off hands there. That was Cruz Webb. Got a handball out to his teammate off hands. Going to be a boundary throw in. So there's a young bloke there for the Bulldogs, number 3, Cruz Webb. Good young player for the Bulldogs. He's a new one. Boundary throw in towards the Bulldogs, the Roosters end. The kick, clearing kick there by the Bulldogs. Vakunas is there. Pinion takes one on the chest. He's had plenty of the ball around the corner to a one-on-one battle. There he is trying to wrestle with Venturin. Couldn't get the mark. The Roosters repelling the attack now. Little chip out there. Finds Durack. Charlie Durack. Lovely turn. Great work by Fox. Roosters now with an opportunity. Far side. Running play, they're moving the ball well. The big boy Welk takes the mark, slows things down. What have they got ahead of him? Just tries to get around. Shocker, absolute shocker. Gets it over to Mackenzie now. Over to that was Vakunas. Off hands into the forward line.
The Ace. Ace has got a free kick. Play on to advantage, and Pinion runs into an open goal and slots it. No, it's coming
It's
back.
all clear.
They're
Yeah,
coming,
it's a
Josh.
goal. Well, there you go.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
One to pick because these teams have won exactly the same amount of games in the minor round.
Yep.
3 goals in it last time they met to the advantage of Strath, even though it was a Mount Compass home game. And here we've got today, they're 8 goals in front just about, and an away game. The real hard one to pick that outcome. Anyway, it's still midway through the third quarter, so there's still time for Strath to do something if they're good enough. Welk wins the tap out of the middle.
Oh, nice
brilliantly roved and collected by Elliot. Elliot gets it to a teammate. Elliot backs up with a 1-2. Dishes off another hand pass to Sanders. Sanders on the boot.
Oh!
And I reckon he's got it.
He's got a sausage roll for the Roosters. Great goal there by Sanders, and hello, the locals are awake in the bar. That'll give them something to cheer about. Somebody's shouting the front bar, we can hear them.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
It's been a pretty well-guarded secret.
For far too long. So ball up in the middle now. Boots versus Welk. Welk gets the tap away. Off hands. Well, look at that. Roving is there. Boots bangs it in there into a dangerous spot. Off hands it goes. Dogs now running towards the boundary line. Lockie Nash trying to pick it up for the Dogs but can't do so. It's going to be a boundary throw in right on that forward 50 for the Dogs. Yes, the Dogs keep going on. Strength to strength here. Up the ball goes. Pinion doing the ruck work. Venturin in there battling hard. Has gone taken in a tackle. It's gone, holding the ball. Insufficient attempt taken there. Well, great tackle there by the Roosters. Kick out wide, looking for Wheaton. That was Wheatman versus Wheaton. Wheaton gets the free kick for the Roosters.
All over the back of that Roosters player, and didn't really get near the ball.
The Wheaton versus Wheatman tussle, you don't want to have gluten intolerance with those guys. Up it goes, Simo gets the handball away. Handball now, Roosters. Through, was that Duffield? Gets a lovely looking kick and finds a teammate there. Is that O'Grady? Yes, that is O'Grady for the Roosters.
Yeah, nice little pass by Gilbert.
Yeah, Gilbert. He's one of those young stars for the Roosters. Duffield, Gilbert, a couple of young blokes developing for the Roosters. In time they'll be damaging players for them.
Now, we've seen Mount Compass through Vic Kunis have a couple of pops from this exact same position. Unsuccessful, so let's see what Roosters can do with it. It's looking good.
Not bad. It's through the goals. Great goal to O'Grady.
Do you want instant cash? Drop off your deposit bottles and cans and scrap metal today at South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots in Victor Harbour, Goolwa and Yankalilla. South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots offer undercover drop-off facilities, and the Goolwa depot is open 7 days a week. To see opening times, the latest prices and the items that can be dropped off for recycling, visit southcoastrecycle.com.au.
All the other games are a bit more one-sided.
Bit of a blowout. All the other games, apart from that one, the Eagles versus the Mudlarks, 44-42, 2 points in it. Wow. And that's for the double chance. So interesting stuff over there. We'll keep an eye on that as the day goes on. The YMC umpire throws it up. Boots gets a tap out there for he's got the Boots got a boot in there on Welk, and he's got a free kick. There is Welk. So free kick, centre of the Square there, handball off to Ketting. Ketting, they drive it through the centre, bit of run in the Roosters. Oh, Elliott gets pinged, gets a handball away though. In he goes there, was Gilbert, handball out. Battling in there was the highlights man, Klaus Simmons. Elliott, they're on fire here, the Roosters. O'Grady gets a kick out wide. Trying in there was Simo. The diving mark bustled over the boundary line. It's going to be a boundary throw-in. And there's Craig Merritt in there out there spectating. He saw that one. Boundary throw-in. Oh, going to have a bit of a chat here with Tomo Thompson. Wants to have a chat to somebody. That's going to be a free kick.
Directing traffic out there.
Free kick goes to the Roosters.
Umpire Thompson.
So, if only we had a microphone, we could find out what's happening out there. O'Grady's going to be taking the kick from the boundary line. And let's see what he can do with this one.
Well, he's shaping up like he's going to have a crack at goal.
Like he's done it every day of the week. Maybe he does. Maybe this is the pocket he practices from. From the 50, on the line. Not a bad looking kick. Oh, just tapped over the boundary on the point line there, through for the minor score. So Mount Compass 11 goals 4. They lead Strathalbyn Roosters 5 goals 10 on the FPA scoreboard. Kick out now by Adam Hunter. Hunter for the Bulldogs. Kicks it up here in front of the bar. Lovely hands by Mackenzie. Leading Welkout. Gets a mark. Looking to drive things down the line here. The left foot of Mackenzie. Oh, passes out wide, but he's found the hands of Ketting for the Roosters into the centre. They've got a bit of run here, the Roosters. Look at them go. Up they go into the forward 50, looking for Simmons. Fisted, beautiful work by Creek, the 200 gamer. Mackenzie dives in there hard. Wrapped into a Simmons tackle. It's going to be a ball up.
Yeah, double teamed on Simo. The Mount Compass coaches would be satisfied with that. So umpire White throws it up. Mount Compass win the ruck tap. Rove best by Strat. And it's been called a throw by umpire White. And the highlights man gets the free kick.
Yeah, the highlights man. It's just a great looking hairstyle, isn't it? Look at him.
Well, it's worked for him today.
Yeah.
He's turning it on.
Yeah. Kick into the centre of the ground, centre wing position. Vicunis leads for it. Offhands Mackenzie like a rover, like he's done it a million times. Connor gets trapped. Oh, beautiful work to get out of that. Turner now for the Bulldogs down the line. Oh, just on a yorked him there was Jones. Did very well. Now Lockie Jones into the pocket they go, looking for Ziggy Vicunis. Gets the run of it. Keeps the ball in front of him. Pinion now jams it onto the boot. True for the minor score. 1 point. So 11 goals 5. The Bulldogs play Strathalbyn 5 goals 10 on the FPA scoreboard.
And we're about 16 and a half minutes gone into this third quarter. So ball brought back in by Strath, to a pack of players. It's better than the 50, the defensive 50 for Strath.
Hanging on.
And
Turner gets the free kick.
And at the moment we're calling him 2-goal Turner.
2-goal Turner?
Well, no, it's 1. But if he was able to... No, he's not going to have a shot, I don't think.
No. Kick up there into a dangerous spot. Oh, into the pocket. And Pinion couldn't get there. So wayward kick by Turner. It's going to be a last possession free kick taken by Charlie Durack. As soon as he can get that ball back. So...
Spectator throws it back in. Durack, a neat little kick out to the top of the full forward square. Finds his teammate in Ketting. Right foot drop punt, gets it up to the centre half back line. Straight to the highlights man. And he's just swallowed that up and says, just call your jets, boys. I'm going to work out best spot to put this.
So Simmons now, left foot of his, goes in there looking for Jones, almost takes the mark off hands and goes there fighting in the goal square for it. Gun. Oh, tries the bicycle kick if you don't mind, off the ground. And it's going to be a ball up right in that goal square for the Bulldogs. So let's see what happens here. The ball up, Mackenzie versus Welk, tapped over there by Ketting, the third man up in the ruck over the point line for the minor score. So the Bulldogs 11 goals 6 plays the Roosters 5 goals 10 FPA scoreboard.
So 32 point advantage to Mount Compass. and we're about 18 minutes gone in this quarter.
Fox kicks it out, finds Gilbert out on the far side. Weighing his options up. Down the line he goes. Pack forms. Oh, Tom Vakunas played well today. Tommy Vakunas gets onto his right foot. Lovely looking pass. Nash, he's played well today. In the forward area for the Bulldogs, trying to drive it into the forward 50, kicking long to a dangerous spot. Up they go. Where's Pinion? There he is. Off hands it goes. Was he held? Play on the call. Jones looking for, trying to get it out. Gets a handball.
Ping.
Holding the ball.
Holding it.
So.
Had a little bit of everything, that passage of play. Bit of head work.
Yep.
Was all happening. Anyway, Strath have got it. They've transferred play out to the clubhouse side of the ground, and they've sent it up towards their defensive 50. And it's been marked by, well, a mark's been played to Zach Edwards. He plays on quickly. He runs through the centre half back line, and he gets it up the centre wing. That teammate of his, Hoffman, the Hoff, couldn't take the mark. It's retrieved best by Mount Compass. They send it down towards Pinion. He can't reel in the mark. Off to his teammate in Elliot and
Cody Connor. Yeah, just a wayward kick. Hit the wrong side of the ball there. Tried to snap it around and couldn't do so. Hit the fat part of the ball and just
shanked it.
Shanked it and billowed out of bounds.
As that little girl says in the new ad. Shanked it.
Shanked it. Yes. So, just waiting for the ball to get back in here. I know we got the ball back. Play on now. Far side. Switching the play. Looking for a teammate there in Edwards. Fisted over the boundary line. Far side. Near the forward 50 for the Bulldogs.
Tell you what, this boundary umpire's had a fair workload today.
She has.
And she comes, throws it in again. Well, got a hand to it. It's going over the top of the pack. It's with Highlights Man, and a Strath player's been bundled up by Highlights Man on the 50, the forward 50 for Mount Compass, and the Macho Man, umpire White, will throw it up. Rucks do battle, comes out with Strath. Hurried little kick, gets it up to the centre circle. Two Mount Compass are in there fighting for it with two Strath, and it's ended up with Wheatman.
Wheatman now, he chips it out wide looking for Turner. Done well today, Turner down the line, getting into the forward 50, couldn't get there. Edwards now gets a handball away under pressure. O'Grady for the Roosters got tackled, gets a handball out. Welk, the big guy, tries to get it back. Here come the Bulldogs. Klaus Simmons over to Mackenzie. Mackenzie looking for and almost finding Pinion. Off the back it goes. Fox now. Chip out. They're under pressure, under siege. The Roosters, they're battling in there. The Bulldogs fighting hard. Fox gets it back. Handball to Welk. Welk down the line. Mongrel looking punt. Up it goes. And umpires found a free kick. Didn't see what that was for.
It's going away as Strath. And it's back on the 50, defensive 50 for Strath, and that player's hesitated, wasn't sure what he wants to do, decides to transfer play to the centre of the ground, and now we're up with Duffield, centre half back, he sends it out to centre wing.
Ketting, almost a great mark.
And it's now with Endersby for Compass. Endersby's looking for, finds Pinion, better than 50, on a bit of an angle, but the right side for a right footer. And the wrong side for a right footer. But he's close enough, he's good enough.
He is good enough. He is the very, very talented player for the Bulldogs. Number 18, this man has given good service to the Bulldogs over many years. Highly skilled player. 45-degree angle, kicking from about 40 metres. Good enough to get it. Tom Pinion. The kick. Underway, it's looking pretty good. It's through the goals. A goal to the Bulldogs.
With over 180 years of farming family know-how behind us, ProStock Livestock will help you with all your livestock needs. ProStock will get you the best price for your livestock when buying or selling, and will even help you muster and transport them. Wherever you are across the Fleurieu Peninsula or anywhere in South Australia, we'll offer you the highest quality, professional yet personal service. So give ProStock Livestock a call to discuss your needs today. Visit us online at prostock.com.au.
Interesting.
Yeah, 10 points.
Yep. So they were down. They've come back in the third quarter. That's three-quarter time too. So 10 points up going into the last quarter.
After being about 10 points down.
Yeah.
So umpire Tomo Thompson throws it up. It's called play on. It's a couple of players upending one another there. We had Jones for Mount Compass, and I reckon it was Kedding.
So a bit of a conversation there between Klaus Simmons and Mark Simmons.
Yeah, it was
Kedding. Mark Elliott.
Umpire Thompson just checking with him that he's okay. And he holds the prolate spheroid up again to ball it up and continue playing this quarter. Welk wins the tap. Rove best by Mount Compass, and that player's sent it up to centre forward, looking for and almost finding Pinion and
umpire White was right onto that one, grabbed the jumper of Pinion. You could quite clearly see that one. Pinion's well out of his scoring zone, chips it out wide looking for Venturin. Off hands it goes, Venturin with the ball now. Goal, snaps towards goal, offline, well offline, and the ball stays in play. Off hands it goes, battling in it was Edwards, Nash. Oh, he could have got a snap in there, but well tackled in the end by the Rooster player in defence. I think that might have been Gilbert. Oh, beautiful work, and taking the ball away is Roberts now for the Roosters. Chips it out wide, sharing it down there, looking for and finding that man in the Hoffman. Hoff goes, chips it. They've got running players here now over the head of Simmons. Dylan Way battling in there for the Dogs. Roosters now have the better run of it. Oh, nice smother. Endersby takes the ball away. Dylan Way gets a kick out of there in a hurry to no one in particular. Bouncing ball, which way will it go? Jurak tries to get the ball out. Lovely tackle by the highlights man, Klaus Simmons. And look at that, just ripping the shirt off him.
Yeah.
Going to be a boundary throwing.
Just needs a can of that lemon crush fizzy drink, doesn't he? With his shirt coming off like that and the highlights flowing in the breeze.
Yeah. Well, he's the ladies' favourite at the club too, Klaus Simmons. He certainly is the full package, isn't he?
Well, he's got his shirt back on now, and boundary umpire's about to hurl it in. In it comes, and we've got Welk winning the best of that. The Hoff gets it. He's dispossessed. It's hit the deck. Compass come away with it. And
Jones.
Was that Turner?
That was Jones then.
Jones runs off with it and sends it down to the 25-metre line. It's picked up by Vitkunis.
Yep. Offline. Well offline and out of bounds on the full. So going to be taken here by the Roosters. They're under siege here. It's gone into time on.
Yeah, the Fox. He's in the chook house, the Fox. He passes off to his teammate in Edwards. It's running out through over the 50 now, Strathalbyn, to get up to the centre wing area. It's paddled forward by Strath, intercepted there by Mount Compass.
Trying to get his head over the ball there. Beautiful work. Roosters player there in Sanders. Ball up now, near the bar area. Where are the Roosters supporters now? Tapped over there by McKenzie. The Roosters lead for it. Hoffman got tackled without possession. Umpire didn't see it. Play on to the call. They're getting there. It's going to be another ball up right in front of the bar. We love that.
Oh, and we're getting great shots of umpire Macho Man White here too.
Good close up.
Have a look at him. Yes.
Got that
Macho Man.
Elliott now handballs over the top. Oh, Endersby's got tackled. It's going to be a boundary throw-in. So no prior opportunity there. Got tackled right when he had the ball. Another boundary throw-in. Nice and close to the clubhouse here. Up they go. Welk. McKenzie just tries to strong arm it out of there. Kick into the forward line. The chaos ball for the Roosters. Hicks gets a handball. No, there he is. Hicks with a kick now. Up they go. So free kick.
Yeah, both umpires are onto that too.
What was that one for? Off the ball. Dylan Way takes a free kick. Over to Klaus Simmons. Played well today. Left foot by him. Finds a teammate out here in Turner. Turner with a handball to Tom Vitkunis. Vitkunis, short pass off, falling over the last minute. Was a Bulldogs player there. Couldn't try get it. Well done there. That was... Joe McHugh just fell over the last minute. Now Crawford Sanderson trying to get it out there, but he can't. It's tackled over the boundary line, going to be a boundary throw-in.
Yeah, it's the siren goes. So well done by Crawford Sanderson there. He was under a ton of pressure, but didn't lose possession of it. And, well, the siren's gone, so it amounts to naught for now.
End of third quarter. It's been, it's all the Bulldogs. So what are they up? It's 5 goals, 10 Strathalbyn plays at Mount Compass, 12 goals, 6 on the FPA scoreboard. And it's simply a matter of the Bulldogs by how much at this stage, isn't it, Chris?
Looks like it.
Yes.
38 points in arrears are the home team, the Roosters. So 6 goals plus to come back from here.
And on the scores around the grounds, the Maiponga Selix team's up by 10 points. We've gone 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes gone into the last quarter. So interesting. They will retain that double chance if they win that game. We'll be keeping a close eye on that one.
McLaren's are nearly 70 odd points in front of Langwell Creek. Victor Harbour, well, they're just putting on a clinic over there. They're more than 21 goals in front of Yankalilla. A bit surprising.
Yeah.
And Wollonga likewise at home to Galway. They're 108 points in front.
So there we have it. This is the Great Southern Football League live on the radio, 90.1 FM, streaming live on YouTube at happyfm.org.au. See you soon.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
G'day, Ian Wright here, manager of 90.1 Happy FM. As you can hear, even the cops, they're onto it. A 30% discount for the finals in the men's A-grade series. We've got this fantastic YouTube package. Been covering footy on the Fleurieu for 30 years. Going to give your business a 30% discount. Find out more, go to the Contact Us tab on our website or give us a call, 8552 7999. You're going to love it. Footy finals coming up exclusively for men's A-grade at 90.1 Happy FM. Local footy at its best.
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fleurieu furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal and is open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding. Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Pull over. Let's rob this joint.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a text and tag service.
Looks like this place has got its own secretary.
What do you mean, secretary?
That sign.
You idiot, that's security. This place has got an alarm.
Visit greatsouthern.security.com.au.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
The last quarter, the Bulldogs are well and truly on top in this game. 12 goals 6, plays 5 goals 10 the Roosters. And yes, interesting to note that obviously the end of this minor round, we've got the male medal night on Wednesday night. Who's your tip for the male medal, Chris? Take a wild punt.
I reckon Ellis will poll well.
Yep. Brett Ellis?
Yeah.
I tell you who I like. I like Ben Kennedy. I've had a look and I think Ben Kennedy for mine.
How many games did he have off?
He only had a couple, but geez, he's played brilliantly all throughout the year. And if I was going to go for my double, I'd go for Nick Dacos for the Brownlow and Ben Kennedy for the male medal. There you go.
Gee, having a multi.
I'll have the multi.
Yeah, multi-league.
Yeah. It's the Happy FM multi.
Now, just a speculation on my part, but
yes.
if Basham was on 85 goals at the start of the day, he needs 15 for a ton.
Wow!
If they've
Wouldn't
kicked
that be special?
Well, if they've kicked 24,
you never know,
and there's still a quarter to go,
they'll be feeding him.
So,
ball up now in the middle of the ground. Umpire Simon Tomo gets things underway. Offhand it goes. Elliott just belts it out of there off the ground. Roosters trying to get one here. Can they get an early one? There he is. Simo's been held without possession and he's going to take a free kick. He'll be kicking on about 50 metres. He's good enough to get this one. Pretty much dead in front, but he is a long way out.
This is almost bread and butter type stuff for Simo.
Oh, it is.
We've got distance, but there's no wind, but there's no angle.
So the kick by Simo, he's kicking right on the 50-metre line. The kick looks pretty good. It's through the goals for a Simo goal. The Roosters get one.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
So a quick one to the Roosters. That's going to give the faithful a bit more to cheer about at the very least. So umpire White balls it up. Mackenzie Welp gets the tap. Elliott now for the Roosters. They bang one out there, trying to get the tap out of there. Beautiful work there by Harry Wilcock. Puts the ball in front of him. Off the ground he goes, looking for Griffith. Gets tackled there by Crawford Sanderson. It's going to be a ball up just in front of the coach's boxes there. Ball up. Welp. Oh, Mackenzie, lovely work over the top. Griffith just gets a half a kick out of smothered. Hicks now, handballs back, looking for Mackenzie. Bustled over the boundary line. Going to be a boundary throw-in.
Yeah, not the worst result for Strath. Still near their 50-metre line. Clubber inside of the ground. Boundary up, throws it in. Well wins the tap. It's rove best by Nash. Nash is bundled up by
Hoffman.
The Hoff for Strath, and umpire Thompson says, let me throw it up, and we have another stoppage throw up. Well wins the tap. Sends it towards the 50. Roved quite well by Sanderson, Crawford Sanderson. And he's... been tackled well. He's legged Nash, and he'll give away a 25 at least. He legged Nash as Nash went off for his free kick. Now Nash is almost at centre wing, sends it down to Vic Cooners. Vic Cooners can't mark it. It's now with McHugh and two Strath players. They're fighting for it. The highlights man, Klaus Simmons, gets it, runs away, gets some good ground, sends it into full forward, and it goes to a chop-off mark to Duffield.
Duffield now for the Roosters, weighs his options up, good intercept mark, good young talent for the Roosters. Kick down the line, looking for Elliott, can't find that player, and Vakunas, that's Ziggy, takes the mark well outside of his scoring distance here, outside the 50, going to be looking for Pinion, you'd no doubt. Gets onto that right foot, not a bad looking kick, where is the big man? Oh, there he is, Craig! The 200 gamer, he's been put in the forward line to give the Bulldogs fans something to cheer about. Wouldn't this be nice for the local legend of Mount Compass, the number 13, to get a goal on his 200th? Let's see, let's ride him home here. Creek for the Bulldogs. Lovely looking kick, he gets it. There they come for running from all over to have it.
Do you want instant cash? Drop off your deposit bottles and cans and scrap metal today at South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots in Victor Harbour, Goolwa and Yankalilla. South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots offer undercover drop-off facilities, and the Goolwa depot is open 7 days a week. To see opening times, the latest prices and the items that can be dropped off for recycling, visit southcoastrecycle.com.au.
Strathalbyn, they trail Mount Compass 13-6 on the FPAG scoreboard.
My Ponga Selects now down 7 points.
Ooh.
Encounter both come back, they're
Wow.
62. Anyway, we're back here live at Strath Sporting Complex. Welk won the tap. It's hit the deck. Welk's gone after it with Klaus Simmons. Klaus Simmons gets out a hand pass to his teammate from the centre circle, looking for Pinion at full forward. Can't find
Creek.
him. Ball's hit the deck. It's in the forward pocket.
Almost had a free kick there over to Creek. Look at him. He's got another shot on goal. Has he? Goes up high into the teeth of the goals. Vakunas. Ziggy Vakunas. No, was that? Yeah, that's Ziggy. Ziggy Vakunas. Great mark. Under pressure. He's going to just snap it over his shoulder. Easy goal to the Dogs there. And so they get...
With over 180 years of farming family know-how behind us, ProStock Livestock will help you with all your livestock needs. ProStock will get you the best price for your livestock when buying or selling, and will even help you muster and transport them. Wherever you are across the Fleurieu Peninsula or anywhere in South Australia, we'll offer you the highest quality, professional yet personal service. So give ProStock Livestock a call to discuss your needs today. Visit us online at prostock.com.au.
We are 6 minutes gone, and it's the Bulldogs 90 points, plays Strathalbyn 46. So a long way back for the Roosters from here.
Ball up in the middle. Welk gets the taps. Played well today. Lockie Nash for the Bulldogs. Handball out into the running Hunter. Adam Hunter into the teeth of the goals. Where's Pinion? There he is. Great grab, Pinion. Well, he's had a bag today, and he's going to kick a big bag. How many is that? He's got 7
He's
goals.
got 7.
Yep.
He's lining up for his number 8.
Wow. Well, he's looking for double figures. I'm sure he'd be confident of getting it. This is for goal number 8.
Well, he was at 50 goals at the start of today's match.
Yep.
Now he's on 57.
The goal by Pinion, no problems there. Pops it on the boot for a Bulldogs goal.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
Thompson balls it up. Boots versus Welk. Welk gets a tap, or nearly gets it over to Elliott. But look at that, Venturin. Lovely little handball to Turner. Turner now driving it into the forward 50. Where is the big man? Oh, jumper pulled, was it? No, play on's the call. The Roosters take the ball out of there. Cody Connor couldn't pick it up. Durack, a lovely hip and shoulder by Pinion. Chip around the corner. There's Jones. Couldn't get it out of there. The Roosters repel down the line, looking for a running player there. Here they go, Strathalbyn. Nice work there. That was a beautiful pass there by Jackson Matchin. Over to Ferguson. Ferguson now for the Roosters. Up they go. Harry Wilcock couldn't take the mark. Over they go. Lovely work there. They're fighting hard on the boundary line. Going to be bustled over through for a boundary throw-in.
That's the Colonel.
The Colonel is there.
Down on the boundary.
Sanders.
Yep. Colonel J. Sanders.
Mm.
And it's a stoppage throw-up.
Hot stoppage.
I thought
Called it before it went over.
So.
There you go.
So Welk wins the tap. It's with Strath
good.
through O'Grady. O'Grady sends it to the forward square. And
Simo.
Simo's there. Simo's paddling it forward.
Still going.
Maintains possession, taps it out to his teammate and Getting. Getting can't gather and pick it up, and he was swamped by Bulldogs. And we got a free kick.
Wow, was that too high?
Too much head high stuff. Getting, shocking angle.
He's not far out though. He should be able to run around and get a bit of maybe a check side or a snap. left. What do you reckon he is a go here, Chris? What would you do?
Well, you'd go check side, wouldn't you?
He's going check side it. There it is, the check side. Not a bad looking kick, but offline through for the minor score. Umpire Cheezel. That is Mark Rowley down there in the goal square at that end. They call him Cheezel.
What, because he likes Cheezels? Or?
Oh, it's a long story. But Cheezel, he's got a big smile on his face. Let's say it's because of that. Endersby now. Kick out from full back. Looking for Pinion. He's everywhere today. Kicked in there by the Roosters. Harry Wilcock just gets a couple of hands onto it. They're fighting hard for it. Handball out there by Cruz Webb. Oh, kick taken there by Endersby. Gonna have another bite at it. Short pass into Cody Connor, kicking out wide. Finding that man in Tom Vakunas. Over to Turner. Just juggles it. Hands it back to Vakunas. Oh, 1-2, they're sharing it nicely. Turner has a bounce, bit of time and space. Look at that run from the Bulldogs into the forward 50. Pinion, was he held? Play on's the call. Off it goes to McHugh, got tackled, gets a handball away. Ridden into the ground there was Cody Connor. It's going to be a ball up.
So we've got Macho Man White, umpire Macho Man White with the ball at the 25 in front of the Mount Compass goals. It's rowed brilliantly by Connor.
Holding the ball.
He got tackled.
He took him on.
Yeah. Is that the Colonel? Yeah, that's the Colonel, isn't it?
Is that the Colonel? I think that might be Matchin, isn't it? I'm calling number 15 on him. Kicks it out wide to Captain Elliott. Played well today, as he always does. Kicked long down the line, looking for O'Grady. Look at that, good body work. Got his opponent out, dodges, weaves, goes over to Kenning. Kenning's played well today. Kicks down the line for the Roosters. There he is. The Simo Show is back in town. He's got one. Going to be kicking from his favourite pocket. Right on the 50-metre line. The famous number 23 for the Roosters.
Now, he nearly jagged a sausage from this similar spot before.
Absolutely.
So I'm not writing him off.
Let's back him from here. Simo, what can he do? Kick on the way. It's not a bad looking kick. It's a great looking kick. It's through the goals. Great goal.
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fluorio furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal and is open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding.
11 goals, 8 in Counter Bay, so wowee. It's a 13-point margin in favour of Encounter Bay, and it's gone into time on, so it's looking likely Encounter Bay are going to steal that one from Maiponga at their home ground, the double chance in the finals.
Umpire Tomo Thompson throws it up, a bit of a dead eat on the ruck duel. Wilkes managed to feed it out to a teammate in Elliott. Elliott whacks it onto the boot, gets it down to the 25, and it's the Simo Show. No, he couldn't pull it in. It was O'Grady, and the ball's come out. O'Grady, back with O'Grady, he's in the forward square, he snaps a kick.
He's banged one. Great goal, O'Grady. The Roosters. A bit of a public announcement here. We've got, as you might be aware, the match of the round is brought to you by Happy FM through the many local sponsors who make this live streaming and radio broadcast possible. Happy FM celebrated the 30th birthday this year and recently has undergone a major upgrading program. As part of this major upgrade, Happy FM is selling a block of land adjacent to Happy FM's headquarters in Victor Harbour. The land is located at 31 Lindsay Street, right in the heart of Victor Harbour, and is an incredible opportunity to build a residential home, business or commercial premise. If you're interested in this prime piece of land, contact Paul Price from Harcourt, South Coast on 0438 132 865.
The ball's thrown back up. Wilk gets a bit of a ruck tap. And it's come out on the centre wing, scoreboard side of the ground. It's with Crawford Sanderson. He sends it by foot down to Simo. Simo's been able to retrieve it from the marking contest, and the umpires found an infringement.
That was on Hicks. Caught one in the back. Yeah, fair enough. Jack Hicks hit him in the head, which is probably, it's okay for him. He doesn't mind getting hit in the head.
Well, Jackie Boy sends it long down the to the centre wing area, and it's marked by Connor. Connor looks inboard, sends a little chip pass up to a teammate. Is that
Vicunis?
Vicunis, yeah, he sends it into the centre square to Webb. Cruz, he's got a little rat tail.
Yes, he has. Kicks up there in the forward 50. Up they go. Oh, almost a mark off hands it goes. Then the 200 gamer, where is he? Over there, there's the 200 gamer. Brent Creek snaps towards goal. Offline through for the minor score.
He's thudded it into that AFL approved goalpost.
Just
on the scoreboard side there.
Would have been the dream to get
some wobble in it too.
Yeah.
Strath don't waste any time. Send it back in through. Is that the Colonel? Did he have it? And now we're out to Matchin. You're right. 15 is Matchin. Matchin sends it back to the other side through Fox. Fox from the full forward position sends it out to the pocket to a teammate who's sent it up to the defensive 50 for Strath. Now it's come inboard. Been retrieved by a Mount Compass player who's found the Ace Ventura, who's has a little stumble, perhaps with excitement, because he's lining up for goal number 4. Not bad for someone on the B grade list.
Yeah, and a lovely pass there by Adam Hunter. Played well today, used the ball well.
Ace just couldn't believe his luck.
No, and he just stumbled like he was...
Well, what's happened?
I'm dumbfounded.
Yeah.
What's going on?
It's sent down his throat just about.
Kicking from about 47 metres directly in front. Venturan, he's got a lovely left foot on him. Let's see what he can do here. The kick underway. It's getting close. It is over the line, is it? Yes, it is, says Hillary Dingan. It's a goal.
Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Pull over. Let's rob this joint.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a test and tag service.
Looks like this place has got its own secretary.
What do you mean, secretary?
That sign.
You idiot, that's security. This place has got an alarm.
Visit greatsouthern.security.com.au.
Oh, unbelievable. Ball up now in the centre of the ground. Off they go. Lovely work there by Mackenzie in the ruck. Taken away by Shannon Jones. The left foot looking for Creek. Off hands it goes. Oh, he's got a free kick. Brent Creek. Free kick. The 200 gainer. Oh no, it's the Ace Ventura and he's got it. No, Pinion's got it. It's a raffle.
Let's have a raffle.
Crikey. Keep up with it. They cry to the commentator. Pinion's got it. Those bright pink boots of Pinion. He's going to be lining up for his 9th. Can he kick his bag of 10 for the day, get the double figures? Let's see if he can get his 9th first of all.
My Ponga just scored a point.
Oh my goodness.
1 point up.
Kick by Pinion, it's underway. Yes sir, that's his 9th for the day. He does the happy dance.
Do you want instant cash? Drop off your deposit bottles and cans and scrap metal today at South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots in Victor Harbour, Goolwa and Yankalilla. South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots offer undercover drop-off facilities, and the Goolwa depot is open 7 days a week. To see opening times, the latest prices and the items that can be dropped off for recycling, visit southcoastrecycle.com.au.
My Ponga looking for the double chance. But here, at the Rooster Arena, what are your thoughts here, Chris?
Mini shellacking.
It's a mini shellacking. Up they go, Mackenzie versus Gilbert. Off they, oh, lovely, almost a beautiful smother there. Off hands, battling in there, going in hard, and it's going to be. So that was Duffield in the ruck. Always get those blokes mixed up. Duffield in the ruck here by the Roosters. Mackenzie for the Bulldogs. Duffield, lovely work. Kick out of there in a hurry towards the forward 50. Simo couldn't take it off hands now. Hutchinson, lovely work in there by Fox. Kick towards the goal. He's got a sausage roll. Good work by the...
With over 180 years of farming family know-how behind us, ProStock Livestock will help you with all your livestock needs. ProStock will get you the best price for your livestock when buying or selling, and will even help you muster and transport them. Wherever you are across the Fleurieu Peninsula or anywhere in South Australia, we'll offer you the highest quality, professional yet personal service. So give Prostock Livestock a call to discuss your needs today. Visit us online at prostock.com.au.
Don't you love that? Pride in the jumper.
Just trying to avoid it being like the fowl house.
Yes.
Keeping it to be the chook house.
Not much light left in this game. The sun is gone behind those thick clouds.
It's all right, Steve Adams has got night vision.
Nice work there by Duffield. Howe trying to, or Jones gets it out to the highlights man. Klaus Simmons, kick around the corner, beautiful left foot, lovely mark by Pinion. He's not passing this off. He wants 10 goals, that's for sure. Or does he want to give it to his teammate there in Creek? Yes, he does. Creek on the lead. Oh, couldn't take the mark, but he's got the free kick in the back. So Creek, how's that unselfish play? Pinion could have got his 10th, but he's passed it off to his good teammate there. Brent Creek going for his second goal today.
200 gamer.
The 200 gamer. So he would have had a ball out there, Brent Creek. A legend, a defensive stalwart for the...
Well, those ladies at the back of the...
Well, that's his missus there.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's his missus and his kids.
Wow.
Taking a photo of Dad. Kick underway! It's through the goals! They come running from everywhere.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
Yeah.
And great memories.
Indeed. Good stuff. Tap, the ball goes in the middle of the ground. Tap out there. The Roosters get this one. Kedding's played a blinder for the Roosters. Towards the forward 50. Off hands it goes. Dylan Way for the Bulldogs. Taps it over to Klaus Simmons, the highlights man. You're going to be wrapped up into a ball up.
Klaus, the highlights man,
yeah.
I reckon he is in the highlights for best players.
He would be, absolutely played well. Boots now try to get it away. In there goes Vakunas, trying to get it out.
Boots went off without it.
Lovely little handball over to him. The highlights man, Klaus Simmons, left footer. Kick goes astray. Pinion in there, trying hard in there, battling, and the ball going to be wrapped up, and it's going to be a ball up.
Yeah, Jack Roberts for Strath, holding it up there. And we've got umpire White, balls it up. Welk goes for a big fly, wins the tap, pushes it forward. Rove best by Strath. Now it's been sent back by foot to go outside the clubhouse. Just better than centre wing.
Jones gets a handball away. So there he's got the ball now. Adam Hunter played very well over to Nash. Lockie Nash kicks it out wide to Leo Turner. Turner just takes a chest mark. Settles things down. He's got players screaming for it. Kicks out to a lead. Looking for Connor. Can't find that player. Over the pack it goes. Fox now for the Roosters. Roosters now kicking up towards the centre wing. In there goes Hicks. Head over the ball. Trying to get the ball out. And it's going to be a free kick. Copped one in the head. That's where he likes to get his free kicks, in the head. Kick out now looking for Nash. Nash trying to drive it in for the Bulldogs. Weighs his options up. Says, settle down, fellas. Don't get too ahead of yourself. Looking for, who's he going to get? Pinion or Creek? Kick underway. Off hands looking for Pinion. O'Grady for the Roosters. Kicks it out wide. There he is again. Kedding for the Roosters. Had plenty of it. Kick out. Finds that man there in... The Colonel Sanders. Which way is he going to go? A sea of maroon ahead of him. Centre wing, wobbly sort of a kick. Lovely hands there by Nash. Takes the mark in front of Harry Hopkins.
Yeah, played the front possession. Got rewarded for it. He's looking for Endersby.
Endersby
wasn't awake to it. He is now. He's taken the ball off of him and sends a pass down to Vakunas. Vakunas marks on the forward flank. Wheels around looking for the ace. Oh no,
Mackenzie.
Mackenzie's battle gone in for seconds, and it's now with Connor.
Connor snaps a big one out of there. Oh, he's got it, has he? Umpire says unsighted. What happened there?
Umpire Hillary, she's talking to him, saying, "Do you think you touched it?"
It's a goal. Had a chat. Is that what happened there?
Well, I don't know. What
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fluorio furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal and is open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding.
Goals 11.
Now we've got a 5-point lead to Encounter Bay.
Full-time score. The Bays have won.
Unofficial. So Boots gets it out of the centre circle, bangs it on the boot, gets it down to full forward, marked by Strath player, and then intercepted by Jackson Matchin. He gets it off to a teammate. We're down to a centre wing now. And Mark Elliott's got the ball, the captain for Strath. He sends it inboard, wanting to go into the corridor. Oh. He's found Ketting. Ketting's had a great game for the Roosters, even though they're going to lose by plenty.
Ooh. Yeah, Grady trying his best, and he just went for the ball and had a bit of an airy almost, just jumped out. There's going to be a ball up boundary side right in front of the coach's box.
Elliott claiming off the foot for out of the bounds on the full, but boundary umpire says no, we're going to have a ball in.
Ball up now. In there was Boots, gets the tap out of there. Lockie Nash played well, gets a kick out, looking for Pinion, just short of him. Taken out of there by the Roosters. Pinion hasn't given up. Second effort, great tackle by him. And it's going to be a ball up right on the edge of the square.
Pinion wants 10-bagger.
He does, he's desperate for it.
Wants double figures.
Yep. So dying stages of this game. Boots, tap out. Nash for the Bulldogs, bangs it in there. Where is he? Creek couldn't take the mark, off hands it goes. He's still got a chance. Gets a handball out of there. Pinion, snaps, goal. Looking for that 10th. Around the corner it goes. Off hands it. Cody Connor gives the free kick away. It's going to be a Roosters free kick in the back lines. Ethan Fox, is it?
Not many more, not much time to go here. We're at the 26-minute mark, and Strath are bringing it out of the full back area. They get it up to back flank. It's 1-on-1, and it's got highlights man there, Klaus. He's able to apply pressure. Mount Compass take the advantage, and it's through Hunter.
Oh, lovely one-handed mark juggling. There was Beans McKenzie in the pocket. And he's got to pass it off now. Gives it to Lockie Nash, who's right in front of the goals in the high diddle. And he's only going to be kicking about 25 metres directly in front for what will be the 20th goal for the Bulldogs.
Yeah,
it's been a picnic.
Nash's...
Is that the siren? Do we hear the siren, or is that just me?
This will be his second if he jags it.
Yes. Kick on the way by Nash. It's through the goals. It's a goal to the Bulldogs. They're 20th.
Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Pull over. Let's rob this joint.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a test and tag service.
Looks like this place has got its own secretary.
What do you mean, secretary?
That sign!
You idiot, that's security. This place has got an alarm.
Visit greatsouthern.security.com.au.
Umpire Thompson throws it up. Wilt gets the benefit of the tap. It's Nash, the last goal scorer. He's got it out on the centre wing. He's wrapped up by Sanderson Crawford for the Roosters, and we'll have another stoppage ball up. Bit of a dead eat on the ruck duel there. It's I think that was Elliott won the ball, got it onto the foot, sends it inside 50 for Strath. It's hits the deck. No one can get clean possession, and players are waiting for the siren, I'd suggest. And we've got umpire Thompson, balls it up again.
Ruck there, Welk gets the tap out. Elliott now, played well for the Roosters, always does. Snap in there, Simo couldn't take the mark, off hands it goes. Here comes Endersby now, trying to get things away. Lovely bit of balance by that play, gets a handball, tackled under pressure, but it's been over the boundary line, and it's going to be called back for a boundary throw-in. Out of side, forward 50 line for the for the Roosters. Can they get a late goal? In they go. O'Grady now gets around onto his right. Roosters, lovely work in there by O'Grady. Second effort. Could he get it out? No, he can't. It's going to be tackled and another ball up. Right on the forward 50 for the Roosters.
Is that the siren? No.
I thought I heard it before. I'm hearing things too. We can't wait for the siren here. This game is all over. Welk just throws his opponent out. Play on's the call. Welk now gets a handball. Wild handball out there to Ketting. Ketting deserves a goal. Snaps it towards there. Up in there is Simo. Off hands and through for a boundary throw in the forward right pocket for the Roosters.
Good bit of umpire work by the goal umpire there.
Yes.
Indicating that he reckons it was touched over the line.
Yeah, he doesn't muck around. That's that bloke called Cheezel. Look at the way he stands too.
Bit of teamwork from the umpires there.
Yeah.
So boundary up, balls it up in the pocket. And Simo's there, it comes off his foot. It's grabbed by Endlesby.
What do you think of his number 77?
I haven't seen a number that high this year, I don't reckon. It's not the one he had on last week. Anyway, it's back with Endlesby, 77. He's bustled it forward but couldn't take clean possession. He's got it up nearly to the 50-metre line, so he made some progress in terms of real estate.
So, Boots and Welk gets a tap away. Clearance though is with the Bulldogs. Out now, centre wing position. Creek goes in there, can't take the mark. The Roosters take the ball away. They handball it out the back. Fox is in there. Roosters, what can they do with this? They just tapped it out of throw. It's called a trip. Trip there to Matchin. That's Jackson Matchin for the Roosters. And ball out wide now. Couldn't quite see what happened there.
Yeah, they didn't muck around. They
blink and you'll miss it.
Oh yeah, for sure. Anyway, it's out of bounds.
Far side.
Forward pocket for Strath.
Simo with the ruck. Over the top goes Wheatman for the Bulldogs. The clearance is with the Roosters. Lovely hands by Elliott. Dodging, weaving was Crawford Sanderson. Lovely work. Chipped and finds a teammate. Poise and confidence. Well done there by Crawford Sanderson to find his teammate there.
Fox.
In Fox. Lockie Fox gets the timely mark and looking for their 10th goal of the day. It's been all the Bulldogs here today.
Been a high scoring, really.
High scoring, absolutely. Well, dry footy, it feels like spring has sprung early.
Fox should get this. Distance will not be a problem. Not much of an angle. Kick is on its way.
There's the siren. So that ends a very good quality game of footy. If you're a Bulldog supporter, you've got to be happy with that. And so would Nick Manhood, the coach of the Bulldogs. That ends the season for both these clubs. But we're going to have a chat with Nick Manhood at the end of this game, so hang around for that. There'll be an interesting chat hearing from him and see what he thinks of some important points of this game.
Maybe a little bit of frustration for the Mount Compass supporters.
Well,
when they can turn it on like that
yeah.
against a team that they lost against
yes.
in the first encounter of the year,
yep.
lost by 3 goals,
yeah.
and then today come out and win by almost 10.
At the Roosters' home ground, they couldn't do that at the Bulldogs' home ground.
No, at Bulldog Park.
Yes.
On the Mount.
Indeed. And so what have we got? Goal scorers, mate. How did Tom Penny? Did he get that 10 goals?
I've got him down for 9 for.
Yeah.
Then you've got your
Ace
Venturan.
Go. Just on the screen there, we've got Brent Creek walking with his kiddies. 200 gamer, number 13.
Yeah, look at that.
Wasn't that good?
Brilliant camera work, by a good pick up there by Steve Adams, cinematographer extraordinaire. Those little girls have had a day out watching their dad today, and watching their dad kick that goal from the pocket on the other side there in front of the scoreboard.
That's fantastic.
Front row seats.
Yep. And Ben Simmons, top bloke, giving him a pat there, getting high fives from his teammates. Good stuff. It's been the Brent Creek show today. It's been the Tom Pinion show, and the Bulldogs have got to be happy.
Well, and
with
Ace Venturan.
Oh, let's not forget about the pet detective.
4-goal ace.
And the highlights man too. He played well, didn't he?
Highlights. He's in my best.
Klaus
That's Klaus Highlights Simmons.
Yeah.
Didn't stop all day long. Yeah. And then we've got Leo Turner chimed in with a goal. Cody Connor a goal. I've got Lockie Nash down for 2. Ziggy Vitkunis, a quiet day by his standards, 1.
And we're just going to leave it there now.
So that ends the transmission here.
Fellas, thanks very much for that. And Jackie, you'll be coming up to play a couple of hours
Thank you.
for you on 90.1.
Great to be here. That ends the coverage, does it?
Did you hear the bug?
That bloke needs a secretary.
He's got a secretary.
Oh, what about Croaky getting cheered off? Look at him.
Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Pull over. Let's rob this joint.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a test and tag service.
Looks like this place has got its own secretary.
What do you mean, secretary?
That sign.
You idiot, that's security. This place has got an alarm.
Visit greatsouthern.security.com.au. FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fleurieu furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal and is open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding.
Yes, and welcome to the interview that we wanted to see here. Nick Manhood, the coach of the Bulldogs. Nick, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Well, you would have been happy with that, mate.
Very happy, yeah, very good. It's great to see a bit of reward for effort for the boys, and just a bit of our ball movement stuff is what we've been sort of aiming for, and yeah, it's been a good effort, good finish, win by that.
Last time you guys lost to the Roosters at your home ground, so this would have been payback, but that loss really did hurt you guys, didn't it?
Yes, yeah, and they're the ones you've got to win with the guys around you, and we put ourselves behind the 8 ball, and a few guys with injuries, and you could see like Ziggy today running around on one leg, probably shouldn't be playing and stuff like that. Yeah. So, and we've been hampered, and we don't have the depth of a lot of other clubs, but yeah, I mean, to get guys going towards the end of the year is great, a bit of momentum into next year, but obviously didn't finish where we wanted to finish, that's for sure.
And Ziggy Vakunas played today probably because he wanted to play with his good mate Brent Creek. Is that the case?
Very much. And a lot of the boys got on board, and it's over the last few weeks, Adam Hunter as well with some ankle issues and stuff like that, and just guys, real club guys who are just helping the club in any way they can, and they just, it's been great. It's been a great bit of a galvanising year. Yeah. Obviously not successful as we'd like, but it's definitely brought the group together, and it's been really, really good.
Yeah, and Klaus Simmons, I noticed today he had the cast. He had a broken arm during the year, didn't he?
Yes.
And he had the cast on to start the day, and then he took it off. Tell us about this bloke.
He's hard as. So versus Langhorne Creek the first time, he, in the first quarter, copped a knock on his arm and was asking if there was anything stronger than Panadol in the medical kit, and we didn't have it, and he played the game out, and then he had broken both bones in his arm and played the whole game out with 3 quarters. So he missed 5 weeks, 6 weeks with work, with the rehab with work and stuff, and then come back in, and I think today was a bit of a, like old Sean Wren did when he took the knee brace off. It was just a bit of like, I'm back to normal and away we go, and you saw by his performance, in there he did a really, really good job, so it was great.
And let's talk about the 200 gamer, Brent Creek. What does he mean to your side? What does he do for you in the back lines? Tell us about the bloke.
It's so good for Creaky. I mean, it's a blessing because you sit there and you just put him at full back and he does his job every week, and everything he takes feedback on has been really, really good. But as a bit of a beacon for the new generation is that he played 5 years of B grade before he played A grade, so he was willing to toil away and learn his craft, and then he went into the A grade and didn't drop out until he had a function this year, and he had to play 1 B grade game because he couldn't play A grade. But it's just fantastic. He does every week. It's a big job. Had Simmons today, and yeah, did a great job. And then we just thought he did it in a grand final a few years ago. We went forward and kicked a couple of goals, and we just thought it was very fitting that he got a chance to do that again today. Yeah.
Great to see him kick a couple of goals.
Yeah.
And also there was that moment when Pinion could have kicked his 10th goal for the day, and he would have known he was on 10. He doesn't lose count easily, that bloke. So he could have got his 10th, but he passed off to his mate. That was a moment.
Absolutely, and it's just the group that we've got with those guys. And he came through from junior Colts, came up the hill from Wollonga and wasn't getting a game, and then applied his craft. And that group of guys who have come through the dual premiership group, and they're so tight. And you can see, like, we've got stars like Tom and Zig that are willing to sacrifice for each other. It's huge.
Good stuff. Yeah. And tell us about season 2025. You've got some young blokes out here, some guys like Lockie Nash, younger players are now developing. Tell us about how the future's looking for your club.
Yeah, it's bright. I mean, it hasn't been the greatest year with our depth and stuff. We worked really hard on the junior program to try and get everyone together, and done some stuff there with bringing the group together from the senior Colts. And we brought guys like Riley and Lockie's up earlier than probably what they needed to be, but we just thought we'd get them in and get some games into them. And Lockie's built like a man and can hold it and capable. And we only get 5 out of the senior Colts next year. So, but they get some real good ones coming through. And I think we played 8 senior Colts this year, and only 2 of them in their final year. So we've got some stuff on the horizon coming through. We just got to make sure that we've got good direction from our coaching group and all the way down the line to make sure we're all pulling the right direction. So
good stuff. And 100 years Bulldogs history. Yeah. What does that mean to you guys?
Oh, it's great. And the weekend was a big weekend when we had it, and had the ball, and we had an all-club training when the weather didn't play ball with us. But no, it's been a great year. Galvanised everyone, and like I said, with the senior Colts, we've had Jim bringing in past players it's almost like a passing of the torch a little bit, and making sure that the culture and the history of the club is really strong, and it doesn't just get forgotten about with this generation where we're on our phones and doing all that type of stuff. And it's been great to see the whole club embrace rather than just the few senior guys talking about the glory days. So it's been really good in that aspect.
Fantastic. Nick, thanks for your time. Really appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
This has been the Great Southern Football League live on the radio, 90.1 FM, streaming live on YouTube at happyfm.org.au.
This has been a presentation from Victor Harbour's 90.1 Happy FM.